Good afternoon. It is 2:59. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone studios. The Tennessee Titans were back on the practice field today as they began joint practices with Tampa Bay. Cam Ward spoke with the media following practice and talked about if the offense is starting to click for him.
Oh, yeah, it is starting to click, man. It's really just come with more reps that I get, seeing different looks and knowing where the ball needs to go versus a certain look. And then I also got good receiving core with Red, Van, and Lockett, even the backups and Chim. They helped me out a lot just watching film with me, letting them know what I see on the field and where I need them to get to. So, I'm excited to where we're going to go, and I'm just ready to keep building this relationship we got.
Some news around training camp today. Chargers left tackle Rashawn Slater was carted off the field after suffering a lower leg injury. Same news for Texans defensive back C.J. Gardner-Johnson. He has a reported serious knee injury. Tonight, the NFL preseason continues as Colts-Ravens get going at 6. Anthony Richardson gets a start. Bengals-Eagles at 6:30. Bengals starters will play Raiders-Seahawks at 9. Geno Smith set to go for Las Vegas. For our financial repair and water improvement needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once, and you're home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone, Thursday edition. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Hope you're having a great day. Man, it got hot again, y'all.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's like, I don't even know what the air temperature is. I just know what it feels like walking around outside. And again, God love y'all that work outside or that are outside all day.
We went to the zoo today,
You did.
What?
and it was hot.
Did you we supposed to get new animals, elephants and I think cheetahs or jaguars?
I did not see them. The
I don't know if we
giraffes
got
are
it
back.
yet. Oh, good.
Giraffes are back, and the white rhino, you can go see them.
Okay. I need to go over there and get some
what is-
different dots.
I got
What is-
crapped on by a bird.
That's good luck.
That's all I was
Okay.
going to say.
Do you know how many people told me that?
It's true.
I'm
No,
like,
it's
that's
true.
not good luck. You're
It is.
lying.
Just wait and see.
You're
No,
lying.
they just made that up to make you feel better for getting Chiano'd on.
Why not buy into it and see what happens, Dawn?
Okay,
That's like when they say when it rains on your wedding day, it's good luck.
Oh.
that's BS.
I've never
too.
even heard that.
Alanis Morissette said that.
Who?
I wouldn't be
Who's
listening
Alanis
to
Morissette?
the singer.
I know what she's saying.
Oh, you know every
What?
song.
You don't know?
You'll
Oh.
know. If we played every song from Jagged Edge Pill or Jagged Little Pill, that's
Yeah.
what it
That's
is.
the best album.
Okay.
It
It's
did
a-
rain on my wedding day.
It's incredible.
Isn't it ironic?
Don't you
Yeah,
think?
that's how it go.
Find a
Isn't
Alanis
it
Morissette song.
ironic? It's like what is it? It's
She
like
totally
I
walked
thought, you
into
was, I
that.
thought you was going
like,
to just give it to me, though. Like, what happened, Babs? Come on. I really
it's
don't know.
rain on
On
your
your
wedding
wedding day.
day. A blah blah blah.
Free ride when you're already
already paid.
You already paid. Yeah, that's
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah,
I
blah,
can't
blah.
remember the words.
She's very angry in this. in this
She's
record.
mad.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
like I used to think that she was a really angry lesbian.
Really?
Yes,
Okay, she was
Are
out
we
there.
sure that that's not true?
it might be true.
Okay.
I don't know,
so
but the woman can sing.
if you believe the stories, Dave Coulier thinks that record is about him. Dave Coulier was on that Bob Saget show with John Stamos. What is it called?
Full House.
Full House. Dave Coulier was
that show.
He was the
It's only
comedy
like a
guy in that show.
legendary
They naming all kind of songs in the chat, though.
Oh, everybody knows it, dude. That
I
was
gotta
one of
know
the,
songs.
That's one of the best
On your
records of all
wedding
time.
Let me go look at
day.
Oh, okay. I got you. I
On your
got you.
wedding
I didn't know that was her.
day.
Literally, we could play you like 7 songs off
Really?
that record, and you would
When
know
you're
every one of them.
already paid.
Dog, okay.
What's
I know this one. I know
Isn't
that
it
one.
the next
ironic
line?
or
What's
ironic?
the next line, though?
I know that
The
one.
good advice that you just don't take.
That's right.
And who would have thought? It figures.
Okay. Tell us
Isn't
up.
it ironic?
See, what's her
I
name?
was reading
Alanis?
Don't you think?
Alanis Morissette.
Zach
Yeah.
Lyons went to her concert at Bridgestone. Said it was one of the best
Yeah.
concerts ever.
She's from Canada.
Dude, Zach continues to surprise me. I would not
Zach is
put him
kinda all
at
over.
a Morissette concert.
Do you have any more Alanis Morissette in there? In the big box?
I don't know. I googled that. That was off Google.
Jagged Little Pill, best album.
That's the name of the album, Jagged Little Pill.
That's what I said earlier.
You did say that earlier.
What was that,
Dustin said it's
90s?
about Ryan Reynolds. I'm just telling you,
99?
I saw a video from Dave Coulier where he was dating Alanis Morissette right before that album. They broke up. And then he asked her if some of that was about him, and she said yes.
Well, there you go.
Oh,
you hit that for
you know this one too. What's the one? I got one hand in my pocket and the other one's giving a high five. That was awful. That was awful.
The lyrics were on point.
I'm trying to get there with you, though.
And the visual of you actually doing the high five while saying, giving you a high five.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
You walked right into Slay's little trap here.
No, it's
that's-
literally
I
called
was
The
trying to
Hand in
figure
My
out.
Pocket.
Yeah, do
Yes,
it.
hand in my pocket.
Little hand in my pocket.
And the other one's
Is
giving a
giving
high
a high
five
five.
is one of the lines.
Give it to me. Give it to me, Zephyr.
The other one is smoking a cigarette is one of the
give
lines.
me one.
too.
That's 3 hands.
Well, she changes it
No,
like
she
every time.
Oh,
she sings it.
okay. all right.
Every verse changes.
The other hand's doing something different every time.
All right.
All right. Anyway, moving on.
Don Davenport is here, y'all.
What up? I'm in the building.
No, somebody else got a song like that. What up, Babsy?
That's a bump.
Zach is all
That's
in, man.
Timberlake, Justin Timberlake.
Oh my
All
gosh.
caps. Zach's like,
Just-
you ought to know.
Yeah. Just put Zach Lyons on because apparently he's Alanis Morissette's biggest fan.
We didn't know that, Zach. Thank
There
you.
is one
Funk
song
it.
with some lyrics that we cannot play that are like,
Wow.
you're like, when you first heard them, you're like, whoa, that's amazing.
You,
It's out there.
you oughta know. Yep.
I'm here to remind
I'm getting
you
texts now. Here we go.
of the pain
and
you left when you went away.
yes, I think that there's an S-bomb in that chorus.
Yeah.
too.
She says, do you think of me when you...
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
See,
So
Will for the Bill ain't never heard
let's,
of him
let's
either.
go nothing but Alanis Morissette bumps today.
Come on, Will.
Zeph. Can you do that?
I can try.
No, there is no try.
We'll help you.
There's
Just
only do
pull
or do
up
not.
Little Jagged Pill.
Listen,
every single song.
all
from
we
it.
do here is win. That's all we do.
See,
All we do is
I gotta listen to. I gotta listen to most of these songs, make sure they don't drop a word.
That was the Auburn song for our national championship run
All we do is win, 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 no matter what.
because it was like right about that time. Yeah. Good memories.
Reese said, "Come to my window" is my favorite. No, dude, that's what's her name?
Come to my. That's Melissa Etheridge.
Melissa
she
Etheridge.
She actually is a lesbian.
All right.
What?
No, that's
Rachel-
right.
No, I mean it's
true.
factual.
Yeah.
I just wasn't.
Some of her music is angry lesbian too.
So
Just
who
get
else is
angry.
who else is here, Brent?
Slay Dog is
Oh,
here.
Slacey.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
You tried to rush that.
I know, because I knew he was running off.
Right, but you went like super fast.
Yeah, he always want to run off on me.
I was just trying to get us back on the set.
Zephyr.
By the way, we have
Zephyr.
Buck next to talk about joint practice since he
Yeah,
was
joint
there,
practice at Tampa. There was at least one fight where Cam Ward threw a football into the pile, and he said he was trying to hit one of them boys in red.
So. Oh boy.
I love
Joking,
this
B.
so much. And Jarvis Brownlee Jr. screaming at fans and fans screaming at him. I love that guy too. Like, this is so good. I wish it was here.
Did we go over? I think we went over on our 2.5 scuffles.
I don't know. I don't know what the official tally is. I know they had one big
That
one.
ain't even close.
I think no, there were two of them, and I think it depends on if you count the Jarvis Brownlee yelling at fans.
No
as a
way
scuffle.
do you count that as
Well,
a
if you're Slay, you don't count that first Big Jeff one where
No,
he
I
got
don't-
thrown to the ground and he got up and
Yeah, I
grabbed.
disagree with Slay on
I don't
that.
count that one.
He threw hands.
No,
You
but this is-
absolutely
this-
count
this-
that.
He threw a hand into a helmet.
He
You
grabbed a face
absolutely
mask.
count.
That's a
afterwards.
scuffle.
Dog.
You-
It's
Like
not
a
a
dust
fight.
up, dog.
It's not a
Listen.
fight, but
Like
it's
a
a
dust
scuffle.
up, man. Listen.
But isn't a dust up
Slay.
a
I wish
scuffle?
y'all could have seen scrimmages that we played in. Like it's like this.
Right,
this is
but
not. If
here's
I'm
what
in
we
the
are.
context, we in the paint. I'm just keeping it basketball, which could translate to the O line, D line. Dog, you in the paint, and we lock up. I don't let you go. They blow the whistle, and I'm dog walking you. I don't slam you to the ground. Once it's over. I let you go. Didn't nothing happen.
Yeah, but
that ain't even no. That's dust up.
Did your
But
face
Big
hit a
Jeff
guy?
was
Did your
slammed to
hand?
They got helmets on, dog.
Slow?
Listen, I love
That
you,
ain't-
Slay, but you know
That's like
when
we
I say
wanted
I love
something.
you,
We
there's
wanted it
always
to
going to be a
happen.
but.
Yeah, it's like but coming in.
But you are not
That ain't no.
You are not the decision maker on if it's a scuffle or not.
Nah, that
Absolutely.
ain't that
Well,
ain't
we
even.
can
that
all
ain't-
have our opinions.
Dude, that's one-on-one.
no.
They locked up. He
That
threw
is
Jeff
not
down.
in the-
Jeff got up, pushed him. Like, it is what it is. Mug him in the head, whatever. Like, hey,
That's
that's
a
it.
scuffle.
Nah, man.
I
That's-
wouldn't call
that's
it a
where-
fight, but that's a scuffle.
That's where
That's a
I
scuffle
am.
for the media.
That's where you have
That
to
ain't for
define
the
what is a
players, dog.
scuffle.
It's like, what? We like, what? Everybody
Slay.
looking like, didn't anybody have to really break that up?
Listen, Slate, you're
No,
wrong.
that's true.
Come on, man.
So
That is true. But he did throw his hand into his helmet.
we should ask Buck and whatever number Buck gives.
Of course, Buck wants. Come on, man.
Buck's gonna have like 6.
Right. Like, he probably had one on the
I
way
was
down
gonna
there
say-
with Teron Davenport or something. Like, just to say.
Hey,
it was
Teron was late. His
wow.
his flight got delayed until this morning.
Oh man,
I get that delayed.
He was supposed to get there last night.
That's no good.
So we'll get into the practice session between Tampa and the Tennessee Titans. We'll do that with Buck Rising, who was there. He'll join us next when we come back. However, we do have some business that we're all one big happy family here, right? Like 3HL crew, us, you, the Zone, all of the shows, all of the listeners to all of the shows. She made it. She made it.
I just threw my pen in.
What are
Oh,
the-
I'm on fire today. Watch out.
She threw a pen away from across the room and it went in the garbage can. First time
No, that's
she's
her first-
ever made a shot.
in any studio.
No.
Like the
Usually,
old studio.
yeah, I'm more in
Just
play.
so everybody knows, I'm throwing blind over here.
Yeah, you are.
Yep, and I made it.
But we always say that was online.
But I
That
mean,
was
you do
that
know
was
the
in.
you know the garbage can is right next to the door, so you can aim that way.
Yeah,
Right.
I know. I just made it.
She's talking that like it's nothing, like she does it all the time.
What's your shooting percentage now?
One
to
for
one.
Same as
One to
Slate's.
one if you take that last one.
she's one of her last one.
Same as Slay's 3-point percentage.
Oh, hello. Here we go.
Bowling.
All right. So, anyway, some station news that you guys will appreciate because you're a huge part of this, obviously. And we need the breaking news sounder for this one.
Oh,
What we got, Yor?
The National Association of Broadcasters have announced the 2025 Marconi Radio Award finalists. And WGFX 1045 The Zone has been named a finalist for Sports Station of the Year. Y'all, this is the first time this has ever happened.
Really?
that is
To this radio station. And we're on all kinds of success lists and all these things but this is like the Oscars for acting.
Hey.
This is a huge deal, and we're so happy for everyone that works here that comes in every day and puts the time in and the effort in to create as good a content as we possibly can for you guys, and for you guys supporting us means everything. The National Association of Broadcasters Marconi Radio Awards recognize stations for their excellence and performance in radio. It's radio's version of the Oscars or Grammys. To be nominated is a huge honor, as many stations in every format enter, but only 5 are chosen per category. We are among some powerhouse sports talk brands. Winners will be announced on October 21st at a special ceremony in New York City. Paul Mason wrote, "To my knowledge, this is the first time WGFX has been a finalist." I believe that to be true as well.
let's go.
Wow.
So congrats to all y'all that support us. Congrats again to everyone that is a part of making this radio station a huge success. Sports Station finalists of the year are KILT AM in Houston, Texas, WBZ FM in Boston.
That's a huge one.
Yep, WGFX here in Nashville, that's us. WIP FM in Philadelphia, huge station.
Been around forever.
Yep, WXYT FM in Detroit, Michigan. So Houston, Boston, Nashville, Philly, and Detroit are finalists. So thanks to y'all. Wanted to get that information out there. We can't talk about the success of the radio station in other details. So this is good that we can share this with you.
So we stomping with the big
So
dog.
is this like
Zach said family trip. Do we all get to go?
Oh,
that'd be
Zach,
dope.
I'm up. I'm
There's
in.
no way in heck they would ever take on the liability of bringing all of us somewhere.
So is this like the Emmys? You know how like when TV stations get like an Emmy,
Yes.
everybody who it gets a part of it gets an award and an actual physical trophy. Do we all get a physical trophy?
I doubt that.
Yeah.
Because I
Probably
want to put it
station.
on my mantle.
I would say yes.
You think, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Same as Emmys.
I know two.
It's
Everybody
the
get one
Emmy
off.
of radio.
Yeah. Okay.
I know two people
Tony
with
Awards
Emmys,
for
and I want
Broadway.
something to compete against them with.
I have an Emmy.
Okay, I know 3 people with Emmys, and I want something to compete against them with.
Remember when Dawn was a journalist?
Yes, back in the day.
Back when she was a real journalist.
See,
That's when I got an Emmy.
This lady in here that just celebrated throwing a pin into a garbage can during a live broadcast was an award-winning journalist. That's where we are. This is what we have done to Dawn Davenport.
Welcome to it.
Dang. Thanks for making me feel
Let's go,
really good
Bertha.
about my life decisions here, Mayor.
Dustin on YouTube, let's
That was
go.
a hell of a shot, though.
Laura, it was. Yay, that's fantastic. Lisa says, nice. Jonathan, hell yeah. F yeah, 3HL. Fam, we made it. Dustin, congrats. Well deserved and well earned. Zach, of course, taking credit. Zach Lyons, my first time. First time for the station ever. My first year here. he
Oh,
says.
yeah. It's all you, Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
All you.
Randy, awesome. Great news. Congrats. DHB, who are the other finalists? Again, Houston, Boston, Philly, Detroit, and us.
All major players.
Awesome team achievement. Zach Lyons, man, what are you doing, man?
What do you do?
Shouldn't you? Are you sitting in traffic or something? He's just
He
I mean,
is.
chatting.
He does. He sits in traffic.
Yeah, yeah.
DHB. Does this mean Bert is going to New York? My goodness.
That'd be a time.
Oh, could you imagine?
Yes, I could. Every street corner could.
If we don't win, then anyone but Houston. I love the we part of this because this is a we thing. This is Nashville going after it, man. Congrats, Zone, Ben. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Coming up next, Buck Rising from the Buck Rising Show with Buck, Lucas, and Bert. Heard weekdays from 10 to 1 on 104.5 The Zone. After this next segment, maybe they rescind us being a finalist for the Marconi Award. We'll be right back on 104.5 The Zone. United Structural Systems, these are your guys. If you're having foundation repair issues, or maybe you're having waterproofing issues, whatever you've got going on with regard to those two things, there's one company for you. United Structural Systems, they are the best. They are a foundation repair and waterproofing company that has served the Middle Tennessee area since 1994. If you're having foundation repair issues, some of the symptoms go as follows. When it's hot and dry weather, do you notice soil cracking, pulling away from your home, leaving holes or gaps next to the foundation? Maybe your bricks are cracking, walls bowing, doors or windows sticking, drywall separating, chimneys tilting or leaning. These are all signs of possible foundation issue. Your house may be trying to tell you something. It's been an interesting summer. The first part of the summer, rain, and everybody's having waterproofing issues. Now it's been dry, foundation repair issues. Either way, United Structural Systems, they are your people. USSTN.com is the website. Homeowners trust USS, keeping homes dry and stable. We guarantee our best. Call USS at 615-488-7855. That's 615-488-7855. USS serving Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky, and Western Kentucky. Online, USSTN.com.
All right, you know that life can change in an instant for anybody who is in a car wreck. That can throw everything off because you have to miss work, your bills, maybe you end up late on bills, peace of mind, physically, how you feel, and then, of course, mentally, how you feel as well. And that is when you need our good friends at Bart Durham Injury Law. Blair Durham, one of the best humans you'll meet. Marine veteran Blair Durham and his team have been fighting for folks in Tennessee for years, making sure that insurance companies pay up. No upfront costs, no waiting around. It's just real people over at Bart Durham making sure you get what you deserve. So if you have been injured in a car wreck, don't wait. Call BDIL. Put this number in your phone in case you ever need it. 615-242-9000. They're here 24/7. They're ready to fight for you. 615-242-9000. I know it, though. It's from the album, yeah.
He's not going to know this song, though.
You might not know this one, Slay.
This is one of the non-famous Alanis Morissette songs.
Do you think that Buck Rising actually listens to Alanis Morissette?
Listen, I don't know if he does, but maybe the people that Buck will go out with is playing in the background, so he has to listen to it.
Right, so maybe he would.
Yep.
I don't know.
He'll be a guilty by association listener.
Or maybe Buck's female friends that, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Know him. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only,
Yeah, that
It
know
definitely ain't him
and
putting it on.
have experienced him. They probably know who Alanis
Oh, look
Morissette
at
is.
him.
There he is.
You can actually see him in the chat.
Who?
He's
Buck-
zooming with us.
He's Buck Rising. He joins us. Hello, friends. That's what he
Hello,
says.
friends. No, you got a better hello, friends anymore. I don't get to do that anymore.
That is
It's
true.
disappointing.
Yeah, there's no one better than the one we
Way to
have.
steal my shine, Jim.
Oh, Jim.
Hey, Buck, hang tight. Let's hear this one more time. Go, Zeph.
Just.
Buckaroo! What's
Welcome
up,
to
dude?
3HL. What's going on in Tampa, big man?
Oh, nothing. It's lovely down here. I had a nice waterfront jog this morning, and then I watched a football team that I did not expect to be as competitive as they were go out there and give a playoff team from last year a pretty hard time. It was a lot
Playoff
of fun.
team, NFC South Division champs, 10-win team.
I mean, they're missing a lot of people. Come on, but okay.
Titans are too, though.
Here we go.
I mean, I just want to keep the
Oh, no,
the
I love
reality
this dog.
check.
Right, but the
I always have to be the bad guy, so I am so happy to let you do it today.
Well, I mean, you are
Was
talking
Godwin out
about
there?
a 3-win team that had the first pick and has a rookie quarterback against a 10-win team, and everybody's playing players at different times
You're
in their
correct.
entire roster
You're right.
and all these things.
You're right, Mr. Positivity.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, let me get in the way of you two. Let me split that double team.
Good luck.
Let's start with that. We set the over-under number of, and we used the word scuffles yesterday, at 2.5. Where did we land with that, do you think?
Oh, we went under. It was 2. And
See,
you know,
it was 2.
honestly, I think I would. Well, actually, I don't know if.
Here we go.
I don't know if anybody other than me and one of the Bucks beat writers from Pewter Report saw Alec Iamander throw 2 punches.
See?
So that actually might have put us over.
Everybody saw it.
Alec did, really.
I love to hear that.
Look at the Canadian out here starting it.
Hey, he looked pretty impressive today from what I hear.
I mean, he's Dawn, I know you've been out there from time to time. I know all of you guys have been
He
out there
stood
from
out to
time
me the
time.
very first practice. I loved him.
He's a good player. I mean, like, you know, that doesn't mean that week 1 in Denver he's running out there alongside Calvin Ridley or whatever, because there's plenty of technique stuff that he's got to clean up. And, you know, smarter people than me, just talking to Tyke Tolbert and Brian Callahan about that. There's plenty of work for him to do, but there's no question that when you talk about, like, raising the talent floor of a bad football team, that guy is going to be a part of it. It doesn't guarantee that he's going to be a great player or, you know, the second coming of A.J. Brown or whatever you want to try and manifest that into. Don't try to microwave the results, is what I would say to fans. But the guy's got a lot of potential, and he works hard, and he cares. And that's all that you can really ask, because they're going to lean on a bunch of young players just as they did last year, but never more so than now. If they're going to overachieve by any stretch of the imagination, Dawn, and you know, whether they do or not remains to be seen. But if they were to overachieve, it would be because this draft class hits.
Yeah.
He has
think
had. He did put, like, the videos that popped that you and the other reporters put out. Iamander looked like he was doing some good things out there today. I know he's been inconsistent with the dropsies a little bit during camp, and that was kind of that's why he fell, I think, right? Like, he had that problem in college a little bit.
It was a talking point in college for sure. But, you know, and Brent, the only reason, like, I don't pretend to study the tape on a granular level. In fact, I think you have one of those guys later on in the show, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir.
Greg Cosell.
at 420.
But to go back and watch some of that Stanford stuff, because I went back and cut up a few clips for the live show with Greg and with Brian Callahan back in May, and so I watched a lot of Stanford, which is entirely more Stanford football than anybody should have to watch, given how bad they are here in the last couple of years. But he's the only one out on the field, so he's being force-fed target after target after target. They got nobody else in the offense, so I not to let him off the hook, because he could stand to be more consistent in camp too. But the drops in college, I think if you look at some of the positions that he's being put in, some of those are more forgivable than others. Doesn't mean that they don't exist in college, but there's just like he's the only guy on that offense that was producing.
Buck Rising is in Tampa, checking in from the joint practice session with the Buccaneers and the Titans. All right, obviously we need to hit on Cam Ward. What did you see from QB1 today?
He looked off kilter in the first period, which was a 7-on-7 period against the Bucs defense. All three quarterbacks just kind of looked out of sorts. Misfires, some drops, some miscommunications and things like that. And then after that, it was as impressed as I've been with him because he doesn't get bothered by this stuff. And he goes out there and he leads drive after drive. He just throws a rope to Gunnar Helm as Yaya Diaby is screaming off the left side against Dan Moore at him under pressure. He did throw an interception to Hassan Reddick in the end of half drill that they were doing in best on best, but it was good to see him go out there, settle these dudes down after he threw the pick, be like, yeah, I'm gonna throw picks. Like, this is gonna happen. We can't let it crater us the way that it cratered them, obviously, last year, and then respond in kind. It's as good as they've looked in the low red zone, I thought, which is crazy given that they're going against a Todd Bowles defense that is missing some parts. Villaveda didn't play today, Dawn, for what it's worth, and that does impact the level of protection or the level of pressure that he would face. But just the way that he carries himself day to day and the incremental improvements that he's making that you can see if you watch him day to day, it's all you can ask of him right now, and he's going to get the real thing or at least a taste on Saturday down here in Tampa, and we'll move forward as such. But right now, I am cautiously optimistic about Cam Ward, which is more than I would say about other years.
Wow, that's interesting, given the promo that is running on the radio station.
What did I do?
Just, what has he done? What has he done yet?
Oh, that's about that damn 6-part documentary. Like, you get the hell out of here with that. Like, that's stupid. That's why it's not on Netflix or Hulu or any of these actual streaming services. I sent it to Tubi because extend it to the free streaming service because I don't care about the path. I mean, the path matters, obviously.
I didn't even know what that promo was about. That's so funny.
I get tweets about these damn promos. I have yet to hear. It's Robert's fault. Robert is setting me up for failure with these damn promos. But yeah, the Tubi documentary, that can kick rocks. The rest of it, though, I'm in on.
Buck Rising with us, man. Hey, Buck, see, this is what the people don't get, man. As the platform you have is so high, but you still getting cut room messages from straight off the floor somehow that you got to cipher through. And I love that because you can never get too greater than anything that you're putting out or the people that are listening. So I commend you for that, Buck, for paying attention to all that stuff.
It's a day-to-day battle, Slay. You know me, though. I'm not. They can't get me yet. One day they'll get me, but not yet.
Not yet. Hey, let me ask you this. So when we walk away from Titans practice a lot these last 2 weeks, we go away saying that Denard Wilson were throwing things at, regardless of who's out there, if T. Sweat was out there, Sneed's out there, whoever's out there, we walk away saying, man, they threw some things at Cam Ward that he hadn't seen and he needed to adjust to. You said he struggled early on, but did you walk away saying that Todd Bowles did the same exact thing, or was this a little bit of vanilla and it's just thudding?
No, they didn't take it easy on him.
Okay.
I mean, they were definitely – but the thing, Slay, that I think stands out, and I had forgotten about this. I knew this going in when they hired Denard, but enough time passes and enough things happen that some things slip out of your mind. Todd Bowles, Denard Wilson used to work for Todd Bowles with the Jets. So, like, a lot of these concepts, or at least a lot of these pressure packages, a lot of the different things that would be a part of Denard Wilson's installation for his defense – are similar, not exactly similar,
right,
but are somewhat similar to what Todd Bowles was running out there today. So they've had 6 padded practices leading up to today, and the head coach added a few more in there because he felt they were necessary for the level of physicality that was going to be required for the next couple of weeks and to kind of get his guys' minds right. I talked to James Williams about that after practice today in particular, but I think that is what you are looking for from Cam specifically. And Raheem Morris may show him something different, and Brian Flores the week after that. I know that's a preseason game as opposed to joint practices, so they won't be sending the house. But these are unique defenses, certainly, and they would present different looks from what Cam's seen. But I felt that he has done sufficient homework with Denard to prepare him for Todd Bowles. And that doesn't mean that he was perfect. He wasn't perfect today. Yeah. But he is making these corrections in real time. He is learning in real time. And he's open to feedback. He doesn't get I mean, as an athlete, like the ability to just compartmentalize. I can't imagine, because the Bucs fans are loud. They are loud as hell. They're rowdy as hell out there. The
as Jarvis Brownlee.
Well, yeah, honestly, they're lucky that the Bucs fans are lucky that there was a security guard standing between them and Jarvis Brownlee, because I don't think you want that South Florida smoke.
Exactly.
It's a little too close, the fans, to the actual practice field.
That's right.
Correct.
Did you hear what the fan said, by the way? Sorry.
No. I didn't, Dawn. Jimmy tapped me on the shoulder and was like, what the hell's going on over there? And then I saw Jarvis, and I think Robert made a joke today about somebody stealing his helmet again or something. Okay. But I did not hear specifically what I said. But I could hear them all day long. It was a good atmosphere out there. And honestly, I talked to, and I mentioned this on the show, so forgive me if I'm in reruns for people that listened earlier, but this is a new audience. 3HL has its own people. We got our people. I talked to Chad Brinker about that throughout the course of the practice today, and he's like, yeah, they're young, and they need to face different kind of environments. Like, it can't be sanitized all the time. You need to make mistakes. You need to see a defense celebrating against you. You need to respond. You're going to have fans cheering at you. It's going to be the case on Saturday again, and I mean, God knows Denver's not going to take it easy on them. That's a team that has Super Bowl aspirations and a fan base that is dying for some level of success and quarterback competency after the hell that they've been through since Peyton Manning and all the different quarterbacks that they've cycled through in that time period. So this is necessary for a young team that's growing together, that needs to go through struggle together. And, lucky for the fans, Jarvis Brownlee didn't get close to take a bite out of one of them.
Right. All right, Buck. So we understand what Cam is. What I was wanting to see in this, and I understand Vita Vea didn't play or didn't practice, but that protection up front, did you see and feel them move as a unit? Or was this one of those, okay, let me pick Skoronski, he looked good. Latham looked good. Okay, Zeitler was all right. Okay, Dan Moore's coming along. Or did they all, especially in team periods, move as a unit? Not the one-on-ones.
Yeah, no, in team period, I thought they handled themselves well. Okay. And that's as much a part of this timeline that we're all keeping track of for Cam Ward as anything, because that damn offensive line, listen, it has been god-awful, so bad for so long around here, and now these people are being touted as a professional offensive line unit. But, I mean, if you haven't heard the
professional offensive line unit.
That's crazy.
It's a foreign concept around here, though. What do you mean?
Oh, it is. You're right.
I was in Cleveland, and I was the one who asked Andre Dillard about what Myles Garrett said to him after that game, where he essentially sunned him and said, okay, little guy, next time this is what you do when you have a big, bad, scary guy on the other side of you. It's going to be okay. That's the kind of crap Titans fans have been dealing with,
That was
right?
the lowest of low. God,
I mean, I've never in my life felt compelled to question an athlete's competitive toughness until I looked that man in the face and said, you don't have bleep, bud. Respectfully. But
respectfully.
Titans legend Andre Dillard. But I think that watching Dan Moore go through a lot of the technique that Bill Callahan out there screaming before they went out into team, like getting them ready in their individual period, and the kind of efficiency and effort that they are working with, the guys that have been with him before, right? Zeitler is a 13-year pro. You're not as concerned about him, but even he has some new things that he can stand to learn, and Dan Moore is a part of that process too. And particularly, they brought both of the Bertha sleds down here, and to see J.C. Latham.
They traveled him?
Hell yeah. This man has the biggest budget of any assistant coach in professional football. Are you kidding me?
18-wheeler to Tampa.
Wow.
They brought his toys, okay? So they're down there. But to Slade, for me to see J.C. Latham hitting that sled now versus last year, and how much better the rest of them are at it, and them giving pointers to Dan Moore and Zeitler on the different things, and obviously Callahan helping them along through that process. Like, they are speaking the same language right now, and they are trying to get everybody up to speed. That is in the infancy phases of it. So, again, not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. There will be bumps and bruises, but it is what's the word I'm looking for? It is somewhat comforting to see the state of Titans offensive line play after knowing how bad it's been for so many years.
So somebody in our chat, Mr. Keefe, said Big Jeff needs to eat a couple Big Macs because Buddy threw him across Broadway. I think what a lot of people
pushed in a bag.
Yeah, come on.
I was going to say, I think what a lot of people are seeing are the end of that video too, and I'm pretty sure he took care of him earlier.
Well, and
That's
the
great.
video
also-
of it, I haven't seen the video.
Yeah.
This also took place like 6 yards in the backfield. So,
Right.
dude got his ass whooped.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
Big
That's
Jeff
what I'm
had
saying.
stopped.
Big Jeff dominated early and had stopped, and then it was bad. Yeah.
Well, but Jeff's mouth doesn't stop talking, or doesn't
Never.
stop. Even after the play's over, the Jeff stuff continues.
I would be
so-
disappointed if it ever did.
Yeah, God knows I've had my own experiences with Sweet Jeffrey.
What do you speak of, Buck?
Well, I didn't listen. I didn't catch hands the way that Bucks guy did today. So,
you were close.
Yeah, it's as close to God as I've ever been, Dawn. But I think that the Jeff I'm not worried about. Jeff is the best thing that they've got going still. In fact, Jeffrey I think is the best version of himself that he's been in quite some time. And to hear if you haven't heard J.C. Latham sit down with us yesterday after camp and kind of talking about the different ways that Denard is deploying Jeff to try and take advantage of some schematic stuff where they're going to lack some horsepower on the edge. That's just what it is this year. But Jeff is somebody who can be a bit of a chess piece here, and so the scheme and Denard Wilson can help generate some pass rush that Jeff might not otherwise have, or at least present some different looks to throw offensive linemen off balance, to just at least get them thinking one way and then show them something different pre-snap versus post. I thought JC did a really, really good job articulating some of that today. I'm not worried about Jeffrey.
On the way out, I want to get your take on a couple of things. So Titans head coach Brian Callahan said maybe cornerback L'Jarius Sneed and Lloyd Cushenberry, the center, will start to do more work next week. Also, no Sweat today, no rookie safety Kevin Winston Jr. again today. Any concern with those two players, and where are we with Sneed and Cushenberry?
Sneed, if it happens, If it happens, it happens. Like, I have no. I mean, this guy.
That's right.
He's down here with the rest of them. So was Cushenberry. Cushenberry, I'm a lot more optimistic about, just because I don't know. Sneed has to show everybody something. Not me, not you, but them. Like the people that are paying him, that he's capable of working at a high level. And don't think it's not lost on me that this Christian Wilkins voiding of guaranteed money for the way that the team didn't agree with how he was handling his medical recovery. I'm sure that is in the back of L'Jarius Sneed, or at least his representation's mind on, all right, good soldier, no matter what, because we want to keep our cash here in case the team takes any issue or any opportunity to look at this and be like, I don't think so. We're gonna reconsider this as a proposition. Doesn't mean that that's something that's on the table right now, but it's at least in the back of people's minds at this point. Cushenberry that was a mid-November Achilles tear, so.
Yep.
Don't rush it. Just take whatever time he needs to get ready to go. And I'd rather Brian Callahan just be like, yeah, when he's out there, he's out there, instead of this kind of like maybe stuff. I'm going to talk to Brian tomorrow on a radio show. Or I'm going to go to the team hotel to tape before the radio show, and then we'll play it on the radio show. So I'll follow up with those two things specifically. Kevin Winston Jr., just soreness. They're churning the bottom of the roster for safety stuff, just for special teams. Sweat's got an abdominal thing, and it's costing him more time than I think he, realized, or that they might necessarily have been prepared for. But he's such an important piece of what they're going to try and do this year defensively. And Jeff's kind of handling stuff on the interior right now. But like Carlos Watkins went down the other day at practice. They're so thin. They're so thin across the board on this. So not only are they lacking top-end talent in a lot of different positions, like if something were to happen, God forbid, to Ridley or to Jeff or to Sweat, they're very tenuous in terms of how they can handle it. So they need him back when he is ready to go. that he's not out there for joint camp, I'm not overwhelmingly concerned about. But he's somebody who needs the conditioning, right? No matter how well he played last year or how above expectation his conditioning was last year, that doesn't mean that it can't fade if enough time passes. So just something to keep an eye on moving forward.
From Alex on YouTube, what about Femi? Did you see him today? Did you notice him today?
I didn't notice him today, but to be honest, Brent, I didn't watch as much defense as I did offense. But I talked to Jimmy and Suss and PK about it, and I don't think anybody really went out of their way to mention something that Femi did or did not do. You know.
Gotcha. Hey man, great work down there. We look forward to the Brian Callahan conversation tomorrow on the Buck Rising Show, and we appreciate your time, brother.
Always a pleasure.
Enjoy the strip down there,
but
Buck.
tomorrow is World Cat Day.
Oh, lovely! I don't need another one. I got one. I got one to adopt. If anybody needs one out there, we found another one in the backyard. Her name's Wink. She's about 6 months old, and she could use a good home.
Wink.
So if somebody's
Aw,
Wait,
you're not going to keep her?
She got a little neurological thing, so she twitches a little bit, her ear and her eye. So that's why we call her Wink.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, sweet girl.
I got that with my eye a little bit, my right eye.
Yeah, I have
you
that
got plenty
sometimes.
of stuff going on there.
All right, thanks, Buck.
You need something for your cataract?
Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.
See you, Buck. Brian Callahan on the Buck Rising Show tomorrow, 10 to 1.
Oh, great.
With Buck and Lucas and Bert.
Big boss Bert.
When we come back, fight broke out. Baker Mayfield was in the middle of it, said it was fun.
Of course he did.
What else did he say?
That's my guy right there.
I'll tell you next. 3HO.
I love him. All right, medicalhousecalls.com. You need to remember that website because obviously we're heading into school season, which means all these germs are going to be passed around, and you know how that goes. And let's say you are working parents and it is impossible to get a pediatrician appointment or a doctor's appointment and then shuffle your schedule and make sure you can take a sick child to an appointment. Hey, I totally feel you on this one. Well, that's where Medical House Calls comes in. You can call or text them. Their teams assess what you need within minutes, book your visit. After a quick chat, they schedule that. And then doctors, medical providers will be at your door to deliver the care that gets you back as soon as possible. They're bringing back concierge medicine at Medical House Calls. No more waiting in those germ-filled urgent care rooms either. Uprooting life, kids' schedules to see a doctor. There's transparent pricing. It's upfront. It's not confusing. You can use your HSA, FSA cards just like any other doctor's appointments, and they can give you any kind of prescriptions or medicines that you need right there. So you don't even have to go pick it up at the pharmacy. 7 days a week, medicalhousecalls.com, 615-838-2375. That's 838-2375. Healthcare designed for your life. That's medicalhousecalls.com.
3HL 104.5, The Zone. You live, you learn. Whoa, you okay?
And grow. Can I hear me? Hey, and grow. There you go.
Are you saying and grow or egg roll?
And grow.
I really thought he said egg roll, but that could be because I'm hungry a little bit.
I heard egg roll about one of those times.
Or Mangro. Is that the guy's name in Heat, the movie Heat? Which, man, that's another one we got to get Babs on.
Heat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Pacino and De Niro in the coffee shop together.
She should love that.
What about Mangrove?
That's it. Mangrove.
Who was that?
That's one of the guys in the movie.
Isn't that also like a...
Who was he?
Or was that...
No, a mangrove is a salt-tolerant trees.
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
but there's a character in that movie named that.
In Heat, really?
Yeah. One of the bad dudes.
I'm looking it up.
Oh, that makes sense. Mangrove surviving.
Unless it's the other movie I'm thinking about with Robert De Niro and
It's got to be.
Where he's a fugitive and they're running across the country. And anyway,
Vandyman AD said he heard ingrown.
ingrown. That's an awful word.
It's just because it makes you think about toenails, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Any nail. Like, I tell you what. I finished Any Given Saturday.
I made it to I watched the Vandy, Alabama episode.
Incredible.
Was that 2?
I have 3. I have so many takes after watching all of them. Florida,
It's so well done.
like the Florida episode in week 2. Wow. Like it gives you great insight. And I see what Furman's saying, Todd Furman, our Vegas guy too, about how watching these behind the scenes thing can gives you ideas on game planning and different routines
well, and for
of
his
guys.
world, like how to come up with his power board or whatever.
Exactly. Yep.
But you said you have to know what you're looking for.
Right.
With regard to all that. But from an entertainment standpoint,
It's great.
solid. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
I watched it in a day and a half.
And Diego Pavia, I'm sorry, but that dude
Yeah.
is something
Boy,
else.
in the last episode, he's got all Tennessee fans riled up. In the last
I
episode,
have
him and
not
Clark Lee.
watched. I haven't watched that one yet.
The week of the Tennessee Vandy game, they said a bunch of stuff in these cameras. Which that's who they are.
but-
That's who they are. And that's who they have to
That
be.
is who Diego Pavia is.
They have to be that way.
I mean, I told y'all it was the first time I met him. Remember New Mexico State to open this season, and I was like, "Who the heck is this little short kid?"
I know.
who-
And then they go beat Auburn and
yeah, and they won that game, and they hadn't, won a season opener and ever. So many different things. So I saw it then, but to really see it with him now at a Power 4 school and to listen to him, you're like, that dude's just cut from a different cloth. Like, I'll say it, he's insane.
I love it.
He's a little crazy.
I'm going to tell you this.
I love him too.
I'm going to tell you this right now, though. Hey.
So you watched what I'm talking
I
about.
watched it all.
I haven't watched it yet, so don't ruin the smack talk from the Tennessee episode.
It's
If I
all
told
over-
you I couldn't.
It's all over the internet.
If I told you I couldn't, I still couldn't, Babsy. But this is all I'm saying. I'm all for that. That's what you're supposed to say.
This is you. This was you
Exactly.
as a player.
Absolutely, Babsy. And that's what I'm saying. I'm hearing them on. Who sent the clip to us on Feinbaum? With him on Feinbaum?
I did.
Yeah.
So we're going to play that later.
Okay, so I'll wait on it. But all
brings
I'm
it there,
saying
too.
is, he brought it. All I'm saying is, these right here are press checks. In basketball, when I speak like this, I know I can impact and affect this game. It's only 5 players out there. Only 5. If I can get 2 of them to follow, we got a great chance. I'm going to make up for the other 2 that lack whatever's lacking in this competitive mode that we're going to be in to get over the hump. Football's 11 on 11. Both sides of the ball. You need 22. You need your reserves. Your coaches got to be feeling like this and everything. All I'm saying is, hell yeah, I talk like this. But boy, these are called press checks. Sometimes those get returned to sender and can get cash. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's a, hey, man, if I'm a Vanderbilt fan, I'm all on board, especially right here in the preseason. But, what you got to be careful of, the season comes, and in the middle of the season, through ups and downs, through that down part, got to stay right there with the same energy.
There.
Because what's going to happen is the replays of all of these quotes, just like they did Saban, is going to come up. And you better be ready and have them goons with you. Because, boy, it's another side of this. This is cool. I love it. I'm telling you, I love it.
I love how Clark Lee is trying to get in front of that a little bit when he says the only team that can beat Vanderbilt is Vanderbilt. That's the perfect thing to say to be able to come back with a couple of losses and still say that.
But
you know
guess
what I mean?
That was then. Now we've seen it at SEC Media Day. We've seen it on Fine Bomb. We've seen it all over the internet. This is, if I'm in Ole Miss locker room, dog, this is no longer we playing against Vanderbilt. No, we got Diego Pavia in Vanderbilt, and it's circled. And I'm at his neck every single down. Every single down. You hear me? And I mean that. What? Your ass is mine. Do you hear me? What? All right. I tell you, all right. I'm going to show you what the big boy stage look like. He's made for it. I'm with it. He made for it. Better have everybody else with you.
Yeah.
You better not walk in here alone.
On that
you
deal.
walk in here alone what you want to. Walk in you want to. And we ain't got to go no damn well. Because you walk in here you want to by your damn self, your ass in trouble. I'm telling you. Ooh, woo!
It's going to be so much fun.
This is going to be a hell of a season, y'all.
It's going to be so I cannot wait.
Man.
Only 2 more Saturdays without college football. Only 2 more.
Stage is set, boy.
Robert, the guy in Heat you were referring to was named Waingro.
Oh, guess what? Will from the Ville texted me too, and I said, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Waingro is in Heat.
He just said it, Waingro. Character in Heat, 100%. That's
he's the guy that ratted out.
My bad,
De
Will.
Niro.
I should have known you know. My bad.
We didn't get to Baker Mayfield and what he said about the fight. We will. Also, Tristan Wirfs, a little funny side note there with regard to the brawl today. We'll talk about it next. Stay tuned. 3 until 104.5 The Zone. Change is always happening. Hey, it's part of life. And when it comes to music, change is all around us. Songs are written, rewritten, classics are remixed, bands and artists come and go. Even our taste in music changes. But no matter how things change in 5 years, there's one thing that will stay the same: the price of your internet. Xfinity is introducing a 5-year price guarantee. It means you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi with their best equipment included for a price that stays exactly the same. Surprised? Life is full of them. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Learn more at Xfinity.com/deals. Restrictions apply. New residential customers only. Taxes and fees are extra and subject to change. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed broadband experience report, August 2024.
All right, want to tell you an important message from our good friends over at Bart Durham Injury Law. Some lawyers out there chase ambulances and look up car wrecks and then reach out to people. They'll do anything to get your attention after a car accident. But that is not Blair Durham and his team, because if someone calls you after a wreck, they're breaking the law. And there are lawyers out there that routinely break the law. So Marine veteran Blair Durham and the team at Bart Durham Injury Law will not play those games, but they are there for you 24/7. When you make the call, I promise they will answer. Local, trusted, ready to fight for you. No gimmicks, just a team that is on your side from the start. They have been working for folks and fighting for folks in Tennessee for years, making sure those insurance companies pay up. So if you or someone you love is ever in a wreck if life has changed because of it. Don't forget Blair's number, 615-242-9000. That's Bart Durham Injury Law, local, trusted, ready to fight for you. Put this number in your phone, 615-242-9000.
Good afternoon. It's 4:03. I'm Joseph Bonanno live from the 104.5 The Zone studios. The Titans were back on the practice field today as they had a joint practice with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Quarterback Cam Ward spoke with the media after practice and discussed about if the offense is finally clicking for him.
Oh, yeah, it is starting to click, man. It's really just coming with more reps that I get, seeing different looks and knowing where the ball needs to go versus a certain look. And then I also got good receiving core with Red, Van, and Lockett, even the backups and Chim. They helped me out a lot just watching film with me, letting them know what I see on the field and where I need them to get to. So, I'm excited to where we're going to go, and I'm just ready to keep building this relationship we got.
Some news around NFL training camp today. Chargers left tackle Rashawn Slater was carted off the field after suffering what looked like a lower left leg injury. Also, Texans defensive back C.J. Gardner-Johnson also left practice early with what looked like a serious knee injury. Tonight, the NFL preseason continues as Colts-Ravens go at 6. Anthony Richardson will get the start for Indianapolis. Bengals-Eagles at 6:30. Bengals starters will play, so you'll see Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Also, Raiders and Seahawks go at 9. For our Foundation Repair and Waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once, and your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three-Tell 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay with you on a big Thursday in the Music City. Hope you're having a great day.
Yeah.
Babsy is here, as I mentioned.
What up,
What up? I'm in the building.
Hey. Babs is in the building.
She is in the building.
Mm-hmm.
We can't quit talking about that any given Saturday. Y'all need to see it, man.
Yeah.
That's good.
I've seen people dogging it, too, and I don't understand why. Like, I think it's...
What are they dogging about?
True.
I think it's just people that like to dog things.
Okay.
Yeah. I gotta be.
Because it's... I mean, if you like SEC football, you'll love this. You will love it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely love it. Executive producer of 3HL is F.
What's up?
What's up, Zephyr?
Slade Dog is here.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Boom.
NFL preseason tonight. Bengals at Eagles. Bengals a 6-point favorite. That game's at 6:30. The two games on television. Colts at Ravens. Anthony Richardson will start tonight and will play about a quarter, they say. Daniel Jones will get the second quarter. They will flip this the next game. They're listed as Anthony Richardson or Daniel Jones as starting quarterback. So we'll see there. Ravens rookie safety Malachi Starks will get a bunch of reps. I'm anxious to see him for the Ravens. Colts a 6.5-point favorite, 6 o'clock on the NFL Network tonight. The night game, 9 o'clock, NFL Network, Raiders at Seahawks. Raiders favored by 4.5.
Let's go.
Looking forward to it.
Y'all watching?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching now.
You just have something on the Hall of Fame game. It's kind of weird.
Yes, like
Once they caught that field on fire.
It's because it's so early.
I don't know. There's just a lot going on. Sometimes you got kids out there playing flag football at halftime, and
that one kid turned the corner.
Well, they'll just play one half. Let's just go on and get out of there.
Play one half.
Yeah, let's play the first.
What
half.
about these back end of the roster guys that need reps?
Yeah, we'll get them in the real preseason.
Eye in the sky. The real preseason.
Yeah,
those two teams actually do play 4 preseason games.
dude, I'm
Yeah.
So you got starters out there with jackets, Letterman jackets on and stuff. Like, come on, they ain't even taking it. Collinsworth said it. Ain't nobody, I hate to say it, but ain't nobody taking this serious. I'm like,
No,
what?
he said it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And then you could tell somebody said something in his
welcome
IFB, and he was like, well, it means something to the players and blah, blah, blah.
I know
But
it
it doesn't tell you who these teams are.
Right.
That's what he changed it
come
to,
on.
which is definitely true.
Yeah, we cool on it.
Fight broke out today at the joint practice session, Tampa and the Tennessee Titans. Cam Ward threw a laser into the scuffle. Quote, I was trying to hit one of those boys in red, end quote. Let's hear it from him rather than me.
They said it, but I'm hard-headed. So, it was good, though. The defense, they played their ass off today, and I'm happy, I get to play with those guys up there. So, I mean, I'm excited. I'm glad we had one of those, defense won that little thing right there. And so, I'm happy that I got them on my team.
Did you have a target when you threw your aerial support in there?
Say that again?
Aerial
Target
support.
when you threw your aerial support in
Yeah, I had a target. I was trying to hit one of them boys in red jerseys. So, it was good. That's what football comes to. We dapped it up right after practice. Ain't no big deal. But, I'm excited. The team I got their back. They're going to have mines. And, might have another skirmish, but I know we're going to be together.
Main thing.
So this from Pro Football Talk. A fight broke out on the field at the Buccaneers and Titans joint practice today, and Bucs quarterback Baker Mayfield enjoyed getting in the middle of it. Asked about it after practice, Mayfield said he and his teammates aren't going to back down to anyone. Quote, it's going to happen, and our group's not going to back down. You're going to shove people late in the back. We're not going to back down. We're not going to start it because we're not stupid, but we will finish it.
There
One
we
player,
go.
we're not stupid, but we'll finish it. Obviously meaning the Titans are stupid. Thank you, Baker. One player Mayfield wished would have backed down was offensive tackle Tristan Wirfs, who is out of practice and still on crutches after knee surgery, but still got into the fight.
I mean, come on.
Mayfield
You want to
said-
talk about stupid?
Mayfield said of Wirfs, he needs to stay his ass on the sideline with those crutches. I was in the middle of it. It was fun. Tristan Wirfs out in the middle of there with crutches. That might be the best left tackle in football, too, y'all.
That was the first thing I said when looking at the roster. Is he playing?
No, he's out for a while.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
That's ugly.
Michigan head coach Sharon Moore has enforced a no social media rule. Here we go.
Oh, boy.
Who did this?
Sharon Moore, head coach at Michigan.
Michigan.
For players during fall camp, cool or no?
I mean,
He said it's to reduce distraction for them to stay focused. No TikTok, no nothing.
so what is he doing? Taking the phones?
I don't know what he's doing. That's a great question.
No,
Like
you
a-
can't do that.
Yeah, like a lot of times I'm just on it surfing. I'm not even. You don't even have to interact. You just be
Well, I don't.
scrolling. Is that what he's
I think
talking
he's
about?
meaning post, right?
Oh, okay.
Like,
Well, okay.
Like
Oh,
you're
I
not
don't
going to
know.
be.
I ain't mad at that.
You're not going to be making TikToks during camp.
Yeah. I'm
what
cool
he's
with that.
saying,
I'm
right?
cool with that.
But you're good to get down like a Instagram video reel
I just hope.
wormhole.
I just hope you can go down. Yeah, as long as you can scroll all night. Just don't interact. I just
Is
wonder.
that what he means, though?
I don't know. I just wondered what it means for the NIL though, because if I'm paying you to endorse us, like I need that one time a week post, dog.
Oh, I
What
didn't
y'all
even
doing?
think about that.
I didn't
Yeah,
either.
hold on,
That's a great
Sharon.
one.
Hell, you talking about? Like, you paid this man some money, man, get $100,000 from us. He ain't posting 2 weeks. No, we need to rescind this contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think might put a little bit thought in that. Ain't gonna be able to do that. That's gonna be tough. I gotta go put my post out there. Your players are the one pulling up in Lamborghinis. Who was that? DJ Lagway, freshman.
Yeah,
Man,
did you
put
see
him
it in the
Lambo,
episode?
man. I'm like, hey, boy, I understand. Number one player and quarterback in the country.
5-star
I was
number
like,
one guy.
Five-star,
I
like-
looked at, like, when he got out of his car, I'm like,
Dude,
I had to pause it because I was like, I'm pretty sure that's a Lambo.
I did the same thing, man.
I thought it was a Ferrari at first.
True freshman.
Yeah.
Like,
And it was really funny because he was talking about like the pressure that comes with being the 5-star and being the number one, which I
I
loved
thought
his
he
vulnerability.
was so open.
I
he
loved
was.
his vulnerability there, but I thought it was funny paired with the fact that he was driving up to school in a Lamborghini.
Right.
it's
Yeah.
a different world now.
Also, there was one shot of him on the field when he was about to go in and he just looked terrified. Like it was in his eyes
yep.
where he was just like, okay,
Yep.
here we go.
I thought you saw it from what's the name too, Lenore Sellers, a little bit in their episode.
Yeah.
Watch when you make it even a little further, Babs. They're gonna show them again, and you can be like, you can see the confidence growing in them. You know what I mean?
I can see that. I could see
Gonna
that
be
with
good.
him after sitting down with him and
Yep.
chatting face to face. He almost kind of has this, wow, this is still
Yep.
also surreal
Yep,
attitude to
Yep.
him, you know?
sure does. These are two Heisman candidates.
Dustin said, who got the plane? Jackson Dart? Yeah, it was Jackson Dart. It wasn't a plane necessarily. It was a deal with a private plane company. But he can fly whenever he wanted. Marcel Reed has a deal,
Marcel
too.
Reed got one too.
At Texas A&M.
Marcel Reed. I thought they would have showed him a little more when they were talking about A&M.
I totally agree. They just they showed Mike Elko just screaming at everybody,
More, yeah.
basically.
Yeah. See, and, okay, so all right.
Which you would not think
I didn't have
that's
that.
his persona.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have that perception.
But see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I wonder what he said. Like, hey, man, just keep it based around me. No, let's not put out with the players, and you know what I'm saying.
He made sure to protect his players. Yeah.
I need to see a video of that fight, though. Was Tristan Wirfs, like, swinging crutches?
I think he was limping into it. Just limping towards the huddle.
You have to
Like,
limp
you just
into a
cannot
fight.
do it.
Yeah.
No.
No, you can't.
That'd be
You
like
don't do that.
Slay.
Yeah, I ain't got no business over there.
Yeah.
Got no business over there.
Right. It's like when you handled the situation in Atlanta. You didn't even get up.
Yeah, somebody just, come on, buddy. Talk from afar.
Oh, man. All right, when we come back, Greg Cosell, we're going to talk about some of the Tampa Bay Buccaneer players as we get a look at what's going to happen on Saturday. We'll also ask him again about Quandre Diggs since he is signed as a safety with the Titans. Maybe get into Io Manner's good day today as well. All that coming up. Greg Cosell next, 104.5 The Zone. I want to tell you about my friends at Brentwood Jewelry. The Amamali family has you set up any of your jewelry needs. They've got an incredible selection as you peruse the boxes around the store, and you're going to be treated like family there. The Amamali family is amazing, and you will absolutely enjoy getting to know them, which is separate from all of the products they have, but also one and the same because of the overall experience that you will have at Brentwood Jewelry. BrentwoodJewelry.com is the website. Go ahead and check them out. They've been in business for more than 50 years. Brentwood Jewelry, proudly serving the Middle Tennessee area with exceptional style and exceptional deals every day. Family-owned business, support local. Salem Amamali and his family do an amazing job. And again, you're gonna love the selection, and you're gonna love getting to know them. Brentwood Jewelry here to help you pop the question too. If you're thinking about doing that, let them help you take the stress out of selecting the perfect engagement ring. They can help you find a beautiful ring in your ideal budget. Browse their incredible selection of one-of-a-kind rings, or talk with their custom design specialist to create a stunning ring as remarkable as your loved one. They also are the go-to place for watches, too. If you love watches like I do, Brentwood Jewelry is the best. 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. Visit BrentwoodJewelry.com. The other's giving a high five. There you go, Babs. Just like you sang earlier.
Sounds exactly the same, doesn't it?
I'm drunk, but I'm sober.
Yeah, it's kind of a conflicting thing there.
No way possible. I've tried that many times.
I don't know. Sometimes, when you do day drinking and then
by night.
you've drank so much and you're like, I'm sober.
Yeah, I've seen it. But then the first little hit, you back in it, though.
There's usually a nap involved in that part of it.
Absolutely. That's the best ones right there. Outside, too.
Greg Cosell is so proud to join us now. On 38.
Sorry, Cosell.
Welcome in, Cosell. Maybe. Is he there?
Sometimes.
Zeph Dog, you got him? Zeph's running around that little room.
Yeah, that's us.
Now we're echoing.
Hey, there was me.
Hey, that's us again. Hey, there go me.
That laugh.
We are so,
what are you doing,
we are
Zeph?
so goofy.
Zeph, look, Cosell looking like, hey, what is going on? I didn't jump on this today.
I've never seen Cosell look more confused.
No,
in my
man.
life.
Cosell been all over today, too, man. National television and everything.
Hey, Cosell.
What's happening, guys?
I think we have you now. We're good.
You got me?
Cosell, I saw you
All right.
earlier, national television and everything, man. You found a little time to come in and jump on with us, too, huh?
It's going to be that time of year. I guess, some people anyway think that my BS is okay. So it's that time of year.
What were it was about you were speaking about the Rams, right? What was you talking about?
Talked about a bunch of things.
Yeah.
It's always quarterback. Everybody
quarterback.
just wants to talk about quarterbacks.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen the video footage yet. I haven't seen it yet either. But there was a scuffle at the Titans Buccaneers practice session today, which is
That's not surprising. There's always a scuffle when these teams have, the joint practices.
Well-
Because, they're just,
so
that's pretty normal.
Two weird things happened. Cam Ward threw a laser into the scuffle. He said, quote, "I was trying to hit one of those boys in red." And Tristan Wirfs tried to get involved on crutches.
Yeah, I know. He's going to be out for quite a while. Early, good part of early in the season. That's a big loss for the Bucs.
Where does he stack up? And is he the best left tackle in football at this point?
Well, I think until sort of further notice, you'd have to say Trent Williams is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wirfs would be in the top 3 or 4 for sure. I think Laramie Tunsil at his best is probably right there as well. So and again, different guys do different things really, really well. Like Jordan Mailata with the Eagles is a phenomenal run blocker. He's a good pass protector as well, but his pass protection would not be at the level, I don't think, anyway, of, let's say, Williams or Tunsil or Wirfs, but it's certainly good. But he's a really dominant run blocker.
Greg Cosell with us, NFL Films, NFL matchup. Titans signed Quandre Diggs again at safety. What did you see on film from him last year? What kind of player is he at this
Interesting
point?
signing. I mean, because you have to figure right now, and I don't know what his role would be. That's the thing, because you have to figure right now, unless they're concerned about an injury somewhere along the line, maybe they don't think Winston's ready. I don't know the answer to that, but you'd have to assume that if they, played a regular season game tomorrow, that Hooker and Woods would be the starters. Winston looks like a really good prospect. Maybe the injury is still a factor, and they're looking for a third safety. But I think they just obviously wanted to bring in a veteran safety. When guys are brought in at this time of year, you just don't know. You don't know if they bring a guy in and he makes the team, or if they bring a guy in and he gets cut in 2 weeks. Those are things you just don't know. Diggs is later in his career as opposed to earlier in his career. There was a time when he was a really good post safety. That was his game. He played on the back end. It's hard to know if he still can do that at a high level. But when I saw that, I'm being honest with you guys, I was kind of surprised.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, and Callie said basically the 2 deep won't change with him signing or jumping in. So, but he is related to Cam Ward as well. So maybe that has something to do with it. It is his cousin. So
Right. I did see that. So,
Yeah.
So, who knows? But yeah, I mean,
Maybe
can't
from a
imagine he's
veteran
gonna get,
presence, Cosell. I mean,
he's not going to start.
yeah. Maybe just having that veteran presence to be able to help
Yep.
mold and shape and teach some of the younger guys back there.
That could absolutely be the case.
A lot of tape today from the joint practice session with Alec Iomander running really clean routes and getting some space between him and the defender. Looked like a really good day for him. I want to revisit, what did you see from the rookie when you were here at training camp in Nashville?
Well, the first thing you see is just the size. I mean, the guy is put together. He's really he's big for a receiver, not necessarily in height. I think he's about 6'1" or so. I don't have the combine numbers right in front of me, but he weighs over 200, but he's super solid. He ran really, really well at the combine for someone of that size and frame. When I was there last week, just watching him the way I did, I thought he looked very good. My sense is, and of course, for rookies, training camp becomes really, really important. Every day matters. Every drill matters. Every rep matters. When I was there, I thought he looked very, very good. Apparently, he's continuing to do so. I think they're counting on him to play meaningful snaps. I think we don't know how the wide receiver position will play out in terms of number of snaps. We know Ridley is clearly the number one. And after that, I think they're probably looking for multiple guys to contribute. We don't know about the veterans. We don't know with Lockett, Tyler Lockett and Van Jefferson, how they see them in terms of number of snaps. And then with Iomanor and DK, who's I think has looked good when I was there, looked good as well. So, I would guess those would be the five receivers. And I think once you get past Ridley, you just don't know how they're going to map that out. And there's still some training camp to go.
Greg Cosell with us on 3HL. So L'Jarius Sneed's still out. The head coach said today that he hopes – he said no, he used the word maybe. Maybe L'Jarius Sneed and Lloyd Cushenberry will start to do more next week. I'm curious the difference at cornerback with L'Jarius Sneed and Darrell Baker Jr., who will play if L'Jarius Sneed isn't able to go. What kind of gap is there between those two players?
Baker played well last year, and I think, he's probably a solid NFL corner, but I think Sneed at his best is a really good NFL corner, and he brings a physicality, a toughness. He can play press really, really well. I mean, I know I've talked over the years because I know him well. I've talked to Steve Spagnuolo, and he loved L'Jarius Sneed. I mean, he thought he was arguably one of the absolute keys to that Chiefs defense when he was there, because of his ability to play press. Because as we've probably discussed over the last couple of years, the NFL game has changed to some degree in terms of the passing game with so much RPOs, so much quick game where it's difficult to disrupt the quarterback. So you have to disrupt receivers. And Sneed is really, really good at that because he plays press and he disrupts receivers off the line of scrimmage. He plays with a big-time swagger. He's feisty. He's competitive. He's done it in the league. I mean, I think back to the Super Bowl when they beat the Niners a couple of years ago, and he played press on many snaps at a really high level. So he's an important player for any defense, and obviously the Titans have him, and you want him to be able to play because that's the way the game has evolved.
Talk to me about Vita Vea. Tampa Bay. Love watching that guy play. He's not going to hit you with like 10 sacks, but you cannot move that dude.
No. And he has incredibly light feet for a big man. I mean, there are times over the years that Todd Bowles and that defense has lined him up as a wide 9 defensive end to rush the quarterback. And quite frankly, he doesn't look bad doing that. But he's a big, big man that's difficult to move with really light feet. Like you said, he may not be among the league leaders in sacks. That's an interesting defense. They blitz a lot. It's not a front four based defense where they just say, hey, you 4 guys go get the quarterback. So there's a lot of tactical elements to what Todd Bowles does with the pressure schemes. So he's not necessarily going to get a ton of sacks, but he's a really good player. And he's kind of freakish with the size and the movement.
Cosell, you familiar with Josh Grizzard, OC for Tampa Bay? What's your thoughts?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. And I know he obviously was not the OC a year ago.
Right.
He's one of those guys I don't know much about at all, Slay. I can't imagine that there'd be significant philosophical and conceptual differences. Yeah. Now you're getting into little tweaks and play calling during games.
Okay.
That becomes the difference. But I can't imagine, given the year that Baker Mayfield had last year. Yeah. And, it's funny, I went through a ton of Baker Mayfield. What's today? Thursday? It was early. I'm so lost on the days now that football started. Yeah. Earlier this week, I watched a ton of Baker Mayfield, and what he did last year was really positive. He's an arrogant, confident thrower. He worked between the numbers really, really well. Those are difficult throws to make. They've got a really good receiving core. Igbuka, the rookie from Ohio State, is a great addition because he's just a professional on everything he does. So he's added to them. Look out for Jalen McMillan this year, who is a second-year player. Really good receiving prospect as well. So I don't know what Grizzard's going to do come game day, but I can't imagine from a philosophical perspective that there'll be significant changes.
Yeah.
So you said
that's exactly what I was going to ask about it. Yeah, the Mecca. Yeah. So
yeah. Well, you said you called Baker an arrogant, confident thrower, which I love because the boys know I've always had like a tiny little crush on Baker just with his I don't give a attitude. Goes back to college, but the arrogant, confident thrower. What constitutes that description? Like, what do you see on film for him to earn that description? He takes chances?
The willingness to drive the ball between the numbers against zone coverage is something I really look for in quarterbacks because I think with the NFL game, you don't see that as much in college, Dawn, because of the hash marks. Yeah. But in the NFL, with the hash marks closer, you've got to make throws between the numbers. It's just the way the game is. And every once in a while, he makes a reckless, careless, undisciplined throw. And you live with it. And, obviously you talk about it. And he probably knows the second he releases the ball that he shouldn't have done that. And that happens every once in a while. But you've got to be able to drive the ball versus zone coverage between the numbers, in between defenders, just over defenders, and he is willing to do that. And I think that is absolutely necessary in the NFL game.
Is that something you could see Cam Ward doing at this level, just from what you saw in college?
Miami did a little bit of that for a college team. Like I said, you don't see a ton of that in college because you don't have to. The game's not like that. But you did see that a bit with Cam Ward when I watched his University of Miami tape, which was a real positive for me, the fact that he was willing to make those throws with a sense of anticipation as well. In other words, he wasn't waiting for the receiver to get open. In the NFL, you can't wait for a receiver to get open between the numbers. Then the throw is too late. And I noticed with Cam Ward, there were some throws at the University of Miami, and I went through 8 or 9 games, so I saw a lot of his throws where he threw with anticipation. He knew where, and when you throw with anticipation, you usually, again, you never know what's in a guy's head, but you usually have a sense then of where players are on defense because you're not just throwing a ball blind. Quarterbacks normally don't do that. Some do, because they feel really good about the throws. But, I think Ward has a little bit of that arrogance to him. I think that's shown up in training camp as well. When I was there, it showed up. My guess is it's probably showed up every single day. I mean, I think he's that kind of player.
It's funny, today in his post-Tampa presser, he talked about needing to throw guys open,
Yeah.
Which is kind of that ties in this conversation.
You got to recognize that in the NFL. And that term is used a lot, and it can mean different things to different people. But if you're going to throw the ball against zone coverage between the numbers, you can't wait till they break open. You have to understand the underneath coverage and then place it. We used to do film pieces with Peyton Manning on the Matchup Show, and you'd see the play from behind Peyton Manning, and he'd release the ball before the receiver was even in the screen. And then all of a sudden, you'd see the receiver come in behind an underneath defender right into that open space. If you wait that extra beat, you're too late. So you have to be able and be willing. For some guys, they don't see those as viable throws. And that's something I really look for when I watch quarterbacks. Do they see these tight window throws? I had this conversation with Mike Borgonzi when I was there, and because there were some examples where Ward made those kinds of throws. And we were talking about the fact that, hey, he clearly sees it innately as a viable throw. You have to see it that way.
Cosell with us on 3HL every Thursday at 4:20. Hard Knocks just started with Buffalo. I thought it was great, the first episode. Yep. Do you watch that?
Yeah, I saw it. I actually saw it on TV the other night. Yeah, I mean, Buffalo will be a fun team for a lot of people. Josh Allen obviously has a ton of personality. And, when the quarterback has a lot of personality and is willing to be really involved, then the show normally works well. I normally watch it.
Cosell, let me ask you, man, you cover so much and watch so many different guys. Let me take Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes out of the fray. And who's somebody you're going to be turning on the film and would like to see a jump from where they left off last year or what they didn't do last year? In terms of quarterbacks. So,
it's funny. I had a really nice talk with Mike McCoy because he was in Jacksonville. He's obviously on the Titans staff now, and we were talking about Trevor Lawrence, and he was there with Trevor, and he really likes him. And he's a quarterback that, is big. He's physical, throws the ball really well. Traits are obviously there. Yeah. I'm really anxious to see if he can sort of, I hate to say things like take the next step because, you're not. I'm not there.
Right.
But I think you're dealing with a guy that most expected to be a higher level NFL quarterback. Mm-hmm. I don't get caught up in making lists in terms of, well, he should be the third best, fourth best, fifth best. But I think he should be a higher echelon player. And I think after that playoff run a few years ago where they had the come from behind win against the Chargers, people thought he was on his way to being that guy. And for whatever reason, it just hasn't worked. I'm not there, so I can't speak to all the reasons. I'm very anxious to see Drake May because I think Drake May is really a high-level traits quarterback. Mm-hmm. And obviously with Vrabel there, they've improved the team in multiple areas. I'm not expecting them to win 13 or 14 games. I'd really like to see how he continues to develop. I'm curious with the Eagles as well because they played a certain way last year, and Jalen Hurts was incredibly efficient within the context of that offense. He doesn't turn it over. He's a critical piece in their run game. He throws the ball great outside the numbers, doesn't really work inside the numbers much at all, but he throws it really well outside the numbers. But you know what, Slay? Very rarely can a team play exactly the same way 2 years in a row in this league. So I'm really curious to see the Eagles.
Good point.
There he is. He's Greg Cosell, NFL Films, NFL Matchup. When does NFL Matchup start? The week before the opener?
The first week of the regular season.
Okay.
That's why I've been starting to watch so much NFL tape. I've already looked at the schedule. I know 6 of the 7 games we'll do already. I'm trying to figure out that 7th game because with a Thursday night game and a Friday night game, we lose the Eagles, we lose the Cowboys, we lose the Chiefs, and we lose the Chargers. So I'm trying to figure out, who knows, maybe it'll be Tennessee at Denver. Denver's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of people saying that. Plus, they got a defense that shows it.
I just spent all day today. I watched every third down drop back by Bo Nix. There were 220 of them. I did that all day today. And we'll discuss that, another time. And I'm also watching all of his 20-plus yard completions.
Oh, Cosell.
That's some dedication right there.
Knee deep in it, boy. Let's go.
I will say this. About 5 years ago, I would have never thought you would have said that with that guy.
Yep.
With Bo Nix? Well, yeah. I think Dawn could speak to that. After he left Auburn, I'm not sure people even thought he'd be drafted.
She has spoken about that back in the day.
Bo Nix is dead to me. I don't know what we're talking about.
He obviously added some length and girth, so he's doing much better now.
Oh, jeez. Cosell!
We will end on that. The NFL season begins 4 weeks from today, Dallas and Philadelphia. There he is. Greg Cosell, joke teller. We appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, Greg.
All right, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks.
There you go. More 3HL next. You'll hear from Cam Ward, QB1 next on 104.5 The Zone.
Bug's such a hater sometimes, isn't he? I tell you what. I'll tell you what you won't hate on. That's Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. The absolute best. I would love to recommend them to you as a customer because I have used Pella Windows and Doors numerous times to replace doors and windows in a rental property and my home, and they're the best. Family-oriented, family-first company. They mean it, and they turn 100 years old this year. Founded in 1925. Lifetime warranties on all of their products. And then on top of that, they back up their labor with Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville with a warranty as well. A 10-year labor warranty, which is leading in the industry. They have the staff in place to support you, the customer. I tell you all the time, but also you can just go look at the Google reviews because there's a trillion of them, and they have a 4.9 rating. Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville, the absolute best. And for the month of August, you can get the Dawn deal. We do this every month. And for August, it is no interest, no promo payments due. If paid in full within 24 months, that's 2 years, plus 50% off qualifying installations. Go ahead and schedule that free consultation, and you can do it easily online. Ask for the Dawn deal, PellaNashville.com.
We're going all Alanis Morissette today.
Inside Out.
How appropriate.
I don't know this one either.
Maybe when it gets to the hook.
Yeah, it's the hook. You mean the chorus?
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Oh, is that what music people call it? Sorry. Didn't realize you were such a musician.
I'm an
over there.
aficionado.
Mayor the musician.
Doesn't she sound angry?
She's so good.
I'm not saying she's not good. I love Jagged Little Pill. That's one of my favorite records ever.
It's taking too long to get to the course.
Is that it?
No, not really.
It's not even there yet.
Maybe it's hookless.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
It's good.
I knew the first one, though.
You've known one of the three so
Yeah.
far. Yeah.
No, more than 3, ain't it?
Have we done more than 3?
Yeah, we almost in 5.
It's funny how Canada keeps coming up today, though. Alanis Morissette's from Canada. Alec Iomanner's from Canada.
Okay, Alec. Iomanner.
I cannot get his name. Alec. I want to call him Alec.
Like Billie Eilish.
Yeah. It's Alec.
Alec.
Iomanner.
Can't y'all want to hear from QB1?
Please.
Please.
Cam Ward, this is cut number 1, Seth Dog. Cam Ward talking about the communication with the offense and how that's gone.
Oh, real better. We way better just in terminology, just in communicating with each other up front in the receiver room, them seeing what I see on the field. And I just think the more reps that we get, which we're getting now, the better it's going to become game time as we get into the season.
Growth.
Makes sense?
Yep. Keep talking about the growth. We're seeing it.
How did the joint practice session go today, according to Cam Ward?
Well, I think it's real good. This is one of the best defenses out there in the league. So, they gave us some good work. They stopped us a couple of times. We had some explosives on them. So, I think both groups today got better.
That's all you want to see, especially coming off the travel day like that. You know what I mean? We're telling what the rest pattern was like. So,
yeah, Buck came on with us earlier and said there were successes and challenges on both sides of the ball for both teams. And, a little bit of back and forth. Cam Ward talking about the game plan today, not taking shots down the field.
I think as a whole, 1s, 2s, and 3s, we stuck to that the whole day. Just taking what they give us. BA, Tim making plays when they're in. And then me just sticking to the game plan, trying to stay above the chains. Not trying to do too much unless I have to, and then just put the ball in the receiver's hands, let them make plays.
Is it frustrating ever to not be able to take one, or you just kind of know?
It's not really frustrating because at the end of the day, it's going to happen. It's just about when it happens. You can't force it. You just got to let it come to you.
Don't you love how you know what he's going to say?
Great ounce. Great ounce.
He says, knock on wood, he says everything right.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he's
pensive, too. Like, he'll listen to the question, think about it, and then answer.
It's matter of fact.
Yeah.
Like, that's
and it's matter of fact, yeah. It's
why do
not
we need to rush?
There's not a concern about, like, trying to give away too much or anything like that. He's just answering the question.
If this what the game plan is, like, I'm going to keep hitting underneath where I'm supposed to hit or put the ball at enough, and then all of a sudden, boom, over the top. It'll be there.
Boom.
Yeah, it's going to be there.
Cam Ward, are things starting to click for him at this point in training camp?
Oh, yeah, it is starting to click. And it's really just coming with more reps that I get, seeing different looks and knowing where the ball needs to go versus certain look. And then I also got, good receiving core with Red, Van, and Lockett, even the backups and Chim. They helped me out a lot just watching film with me, letting them know what I see on the field and where I need them to get to. So, I'm excited to where we're going to go, and I'm just ready to keep building this relationship we got.
Well, there go 4.
He named 4.
Because Iomanner, you can throw him in there, that's 5. I don't know who that 6 going to be.
Bryce Oliver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The trick is, do they keep 7? And then there's like 5 guys trying to get that 7 spot. And then how many do they try to keep on the practice squad?
That's so matter of fact.
But he mentioned Chim and not Iomanner.
Yeah, probably. His name take too long, probably.
Or he can't pronounce it yet, like me.
I'm going to say, yeah, Chim.
Cam Ward on the Bucks after seeing them.
But, I mean, that's a good group right there, the Bucks. They're a playoff team. We're trying to get to a playoff team this year. Hopefully if the time comes to it, we'll get a chance to play them in a real game this year.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, hey.
Hopefully, when the
talking.
time comes.
Yeah.
We were talking about Vita Vea. That dude is 6'4", like 350.
That's a big guy. He can move.
Short yardage situations. Do not run at him.
He can move.
He's been doing it and doing it and doing it well.
Yes.
Forever. Cam Ward, how much will he play Saturday against the Bucs?
No, I'm listening to Coach Callahan. You know I'm ready to play the whole time if I need to. But this is also a big evaluation, not only for myself but for the whole team. You know, I'm ready to make plays when my number's called.
How excited are you for that opportunity to get out there for the first time, like the real stuff?
I'm real excited to just be on the grass again, to just really put everything that I worked for out there, and just try to lead my teammates and try to get a win out there.
Speaking of that, he said he'd play the whole game. Can you imagine if he did? Like, the press conference would be after.
Yeah, somebody get fired.
Yeah.
Easton Freeze brought up a good point yesterday. I meant to bring it up yesterday. I think this is a great idea. He wrote, half-baked idea. Would NFL offenses be a lot less clunky in September if we just let quarterbacks wear the red jersey in the preseason? He wrote, would get a lot more from starting quarterbacks, would probably be more entertaining games. So they would play more in the preseason because they're wearing red. Why don't they wear red jerseys?
Yeah, but I like.
Why would you want to risk quarterbacks getting hurt? That's the lifeblood of the league.
Yeah, but how many times do quarterbacks get hurt in preseason?
Oh, Lord, Slay.
What?
Do you not
Well, a lot
remember a
of them
couple
don't
years ago
play.
when like 60-something quarterbacks played in a NFL season?
60?
There was a season where like 60 different quarterbacks across all the
Because of
league.
the preseason?
I just can't believe you threw that out there.
No, because of the preseason.
You get on me
They don't
for
even
doing
play.
that.
No, they don't even play in the preseason. That's what I'm saying. Like that.
Yeah.
But this is the other part of it. Like, what are you doing for the DNs and the guys rushing the ball? Like, I'm not. So that means I don't need to play either. Because I can't even, I can't work on that. I can't get to them.
So you're anti-red jersey. I thought it was an interesting idea.
I
No,
do
Just,
too.
I
just
don't
to
think
not
it's
get the
bad.
quarterbacks hit in the preseason.
I'm with.
Because let's be honest. I mean, most of the teams in the NFL, if they lose their starting quarterback, no more playoffs.
No question. Not against it at all. I'm just saying, what do I get to work on? Because why am I about to get out here and go full speed and risk me getting injured? I get $60 million.
Well, it's like training camp. You just go fly by.
Yeah, but it's the game. Like, that's why they wear the red jerseys in practice. We don't want them hurt in practice, but we want them to get real life experience. It's not a real life experience in the game. If you just feel free, you can throw.
You could make the argument that preseason games are practice games.
Okay, so I don't even need to be out here, period, then.
But maybe not.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying, is the preseason game different than what we see in training camp every day?
Absolutely.
It is.
No question.
Okay.
No question. The whole lead up to it is. Like, think about what we're going to be in 3 weeks.
That is definitely true.
Like, the whole
Right, the meetings and all that stuff. Yeah,
us driving into the stadium and
Yep.
smelling the popcorn. Like, all of that is this a dress rehearsal. You can say that. But it's a huge difference than going out there, even in joint practices. It's totally different.
Also, isn't it good for them to like take some hits, like to get their body accustomed back to that?
No, I don't think so.
Because they don't really take hit. They don't take hits in training camp.
That's why I don't think it's like real life. Because what I'm gonna try with this guy breathing down my neck to make $30 million a year. If I got a red jersey on, I know he can't hit me. Like, then I'm
You're gonna like take
taking
a sit.
chances.
Yeah, you're not gonna do what you would actually
Right.
do in a game
Right.
because you know that you're safe.
Yeah, because you can blow the whistle. They can't touch me. What? Are they still going to let me complete the pass when he get close to me? Why am I going to stop him? I'm the quarterback. So I'm supposed to be ready to throw as soon as he get close to me. All right.
Yeah, but they do that in training camp.
And the center in the game, in the stadium, and the center and the D tackle that's up there battling, they know he touched me just because
Okay.
the whistle blow.
Yeah, you're,
All right, I'm
you're
stop
selling me on
I'm
this.
gonna
You're
let you
selling
go.
me on this.
I mean, like, come on, man.
I was trying to argue it a little bit, but
No, I think
you're
it's-
saying-
I think
when
it's a
I
great
first saw
idea.
it, though, I sent it. I was like,
I thought it was a
Yeah.
great
I love
idea.
this idea.
I do too.
And then you listen to Slay, and I'm like, okay, no, it's not a good
Just
idea.
saying, man.
Good job,
It's
Slay.
dumb.
Were you on the debate team at Pearl-Con?
No, I wish I would have been.
Yeah.
I would.
You and Savage both are good at it.
No, Nardo got me good at it.
Nardo's good at it.
Great at it. He was on the debate team.
Oh. Huh.
I lost plenty of debates with him. Like, I just stopped texting. Like, no, I'm not doing this back and forth with you, dog. Making
Talking
too
in
many good
circles.
Points. Yeah, it's stupid.
Too far ahead.
Yeah, it's stupid. You think about what I'm already saying and stuff. Come on now.
5 o'clock hour coming up. Speaking of Savage, he will join us at 5:20. We've got more from QB1 for you as we roll through the show. We've also got Brian Callahan in advance of today's thing. Jelly Roll gave a speech to the Titans before they left town. Y'all gonna want to hear this. This is something. And Diego Pavia on Vanderbilt being ready to win on an elite level. He said some things to Paul Feinbaum. And Paul was like, I'm sorry for my pause. I did hear what you said. That literally was in there.
Paul.
All that coming up. Stay tuned. 3HL.
Two Rivers Ford wants to tell you about Zero. What am I talking about with Zero? Zero as in zero money down, zero payment for 90 days, 0% financing for 48 months on most models. Oh, and zero on regularly scheduled maintenance, because Two Rivers Ford's just throwing in that 2-year complimentary maintenance plan. How about that? I love Two Rivers Ford. It's the Zero Summer Sales event happening at Two Rivers Ford, and you always hear me talk about it. They have salespeople that don't work on commission. A lot of them have been there forever, and there is zero pressure from them when you're shopping for a vehicle. They're just there to help you. And at Two Rivers Ford, you'll get zero surprises because they're honest, they're transparent all the time. A-plus members of the Better Business Bureau, and they have been family-owned since 1983. So what you see, what you get at Two Rivers Ford, which is why they're the South's most trusted Ford dealer. Get to Two Rivers Ford for this Zero Summer Sales event today. The sale ends September 2nd. You can go visit them out in Mount Juliet, Two Rivers Ford.
Good evening. It is 5:04. I'm Joseph Milano, live from the 104.5 The Zone Studios. The Titans were on the practice field today for their first joint practice of the training camp, and they went against the Bucs in preparation of Saturday's preseason game, which you can catch here right here on 104.5 The Zone with Titans Radio. And NFL news today, Adam Schefter just reported a few moments ago, Chargers starting left tackle Rashawn Slater, who signed a 4-year, $113 million extension last month, was carted off the practice field today. He suffered a season-ending ruptured patella tendon, pending further testing, and is set to undergo surgery. With his injury, the Chargers are likely to now turn to their veteran swing tackle, Trey Pipkins III, to fill in. Tonight, the NFL preseason continues as Colts-Ravens gets going at 6. Bengals and Eagles gets going at 6:30, and Raiders-Seahawks goes at 9. For your financial repair, whatever needs you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Slade just imitated himself as Caliendo. It's really funny. Without even knowing it. And then you recognize that you did it. It's a wild world out here, Slade Dog.
Yeah, it's wild, man.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. Slade Dog is here.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building. I ain't got no room.
Hey!
Almost.
The joint practice almost got us there.
Almost.
It's almost like Babs could sense that coming.
Yeah,
I did. I felt it.
She was like the conductor in the symphony. She started to raise her arms.
You can see her pushing for it every time.
Get the tubas going.
I was wondering, Zeph, why you don't ever turn my mic on no more?
I do. This button back here, I think someone spilled something on the board.
Here we go.
It is very sticky.
Oh, here comes the excuses.
Not an excuse. I press the button. It's just sticky.
Just never comes on.
Man,
Which producer's the one that spilt something on the board?
I was going to say, if there are certain people listening, you just alerted a lot of people about some stuff, and there will be no drinks in that place.
Smiley.
Oh, you're just going to start naming people.
I just
Smiley and
know
Jayhawk, one of them.
for a
Could've been
100%
Bert.
fact, it is not me.
It ain't Bert. You know Bert ain't going to do it. He the big boss.
Oh, I would have said Bert.
Nah, Bert responsible, big guy. Smiley and Jayhawk.
Oh, it's Smiley.
That's what I said to it first.
Yeah, Smiley. Jayhawk's still new enough to
Be
worry.
scared to even put water
Damn.
over them. Mm-hmm.
Y'all like Angela Lansbury. You just figured the whole
Yeah, we
plot
just
out.
figured it out.
Yeah, I love her.
Dawn Davenport is with us.
I'm here.
I love her.
You love Angela Lansbury and Dawn Davenport.
Yeah, both of them.
Right.
What's her name? What's her show?
Murder, She Wrote.
Murder, She Wrote. There it is. Old Lansbury, man. She all right with me. She is. That was a good
That
show.
was a good show.
I'm telling you, that was a great
Well,
show,
they could just
dog.
solve it all in an hour.
So if you got to pick real quick, you got to pick Matlock or Murder, She Wrote. Which one you watch?
Matlock.
Golly, I don't know, dog.
10 times out of
Probably
10.
Murder, She
I
Wrote.
might go Murder, She Wrote too, yo, man. She
No,
cool, man.
Matlock with those linen suits and everything.
Yeah,
Like,
Matlock, he always kind of, you know what I mean, just was,
he reminded me of my grandfather.
you feel me?
So I like both those shows. What about
Lansbury great aunt a little bit, though, coming through. And she was cool. You know what I mean? She was like, leave you $5.
Yeah.
You ain't getting nothing from
She's
Matlock.
like a nice badass.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. Yeah,
Yeah, none of the murderers going to do anything to grandma. You know what I mean? Like, she just wander around, do whatever she wants, man.
You know they came back with a revamp?
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
It didn't hit
It
though.
ain't hitting like it, but I catch myself every now and then during the summer watching it.
I know based on the first few minutes of this segment, you guys are going to really understand why this is happening. But we do want to share some information. We did it at the beginning of the show. And this is a big deal for us and for all y'all because we're all in this together. We're all family here at 104.5 The Zone, and we appreciate you guys supporting us and the loyalty that you show with us. As I say at the end of the show, we do not take it for granted, nor do we take it lightly. But we are pleased to announce that the National Association of Broadcasters have announced the 2025 Marconi Radio Awards finalists. And WGFX, that's 104.5 The Zone, has been named a finalist for Sports Station of the Year nationally by the NAB. Marconi invented radio, so that's why they called it.
Let's go, baby.
This. But the NAB
Very cool.
Marconi Radio Awards recognize stations for their excellence in performance in radio. It's radio's version of the Oscars or Grammys or Tonys. To be nominated is a huge, huge, huge honor, as many stations in every format enter, but only 5 are chosen per category. Winners will be announced on October 21st at a special ceremony in New York City. I think this is the first time WGFX has ever been nominated. I've been in this business for 27 years, and I've never been a part of it. So maybe that says something about me. But Zach Lyons is taking all the credit because he's been here for 1 year. Zeph also has been producing 3HL for 1 year. So you and Zach can take all the credit.
I guess they're the ones going to New York, huh?
Reese from Lauren Reese says he's going.
To New York?
Yeah. Okay. He said he's going to make a 3HL flag and just fly it around in New York.
Should we let Reese accept the award?
That would be amazing.
Oh, gosh.
Can Reese get 26 cats on an airplane?
I think they have 27, right? No, 26.
And a dog, is what he said earlier today. They have 26 and a dog. Is today National Cat Day?
Tomorrow.
Thank you, Don. Sports Station of the Year finalists. These are the 5. KILT AM in Houston, Texas. WBZ Radio in Boston, Massachusetts. WIP FM Radio, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. WXYT FM in Detroit, Michigan. And WGFX right here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Some big cities. Those some hard hitters we weaseled our way in with.
No question. And so when you see like these award shows, like the Academy Awards or whatever, and people say it's an honor to be nominated, that is 1,000,000% true. And we just have kind of lightning in a bottle at this radio station with everyone that works here, whether you're in traffic, promotion, sales, on air, producer, all of it. Voice guy, all of it. So we're just really, really happy about it. And I know that you guys are happy for us too, because we all love each other. We're one big happy family. So I wanted to point that out. Thank you guys for showing up every day and for spreading the word about the Zone.
Appreciate y'all.
Can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
We need to play Jelly Roll's speech to the Titans.
Yes.
He's done this a couple of times now. But he recently talked with the team about going on the road for so long, right? And artists can talk about this forever, right? Because that's their life. They know what it is and what makes groups of people stronger. Check out Jelly Roll. Do you need to say something, Zeph?
No, I was going to say it in your ear.
Okay.
I was going to tell you how long it was.
How long is it, Zeph?
3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Let's go.
Tighten up. What's up, boys? Yeah. For those of y'all that are new here, it's a lot of y'all. My name is Jason Jelly Roll D. Ford. I grew up right here in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm super proud of that. When I grew up here, it was like 300,000 people in this town. Now it's like 2.3 million. And last year I came and spoke at the beginning of the season about how much the Titans have done for us locally. And I just want to go over that one more time for those of y'all that are new. Man, this city needs help. It always has. The biggest acquisition we ever made as a city was the Tennessee Titans. It was the first time our city felt like a city. We were a town before the Titans came here, you know? We do a lot of stuff at the juvenile, a lot of stuff at the homeless shelter. We do a lot of stuff at the local drug rehabs. A lot of the guys here came with us last year. I always open the extension. If you want to swing by the juvenile and play cards with the boys, it'll mean a lot to them. You know, you want to swing by the jail, any of that stuff, just reach out to our philanthropy team. Coach Callie's done nothing but help us. Today I want to talk to y'all about road life. Y'all finna leave for 10 days. I think it was a good time for me to come in and tell y'all I spend about 300 days a year not here. Buses, planes, trains, automobiles, walking, you name it, we've done it. We've slept in vans. And I learned early, that's where the magic was. Yeah, that's where the magic was for us. See, what was happening on that road between me and the boys, started translating to the stage. And all that connection we were looking for on that stage that we could never find, because we were only trying to find it in that hour. We thought we were going to connect for this 60 to 90 minutes and we were going to change the world every night at every little local bar across the world. And then we learned it was the 23 hours we wasn't on a stage that we were building our connection. Finding a partner, finding a friend, building relationship, building strength, building community. That stuff will transfer to the field. That's something else I learned. I started becoming a better songwriter when I started becoming a better husband. I started becoming a better performer when I started becoming a better human. I started becoming a better son. I started prioritizing my mama's calls. It's funny how the heavens started opening up for me just because of how I was treating relationships everywhere else. Man, these 10 days are an opportunity, y'all. I knew it was happening whenever I seen Big Jeff get in shape in the off season. I seen JC show up like an animal. I started watching Cam wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I started hearing him talk about his daddy waking up at 4 for a job he hated. I started going, there's a culture being built. I feel it. Man, double down on that culture these next 10 days, y'all. This is a chance. Y'all are stuck with each other. This is the time more than ever to get to know each other's grannies. That's when you start getting real tight, when you start walking in here and asking somebody about their granny. I ride for this team. I can't get on the field close. I lost 200 pounds. I told coach I'm getting a contract. If I lose another 50. But I believe in y'all, man. Take this road as a moment to get together, man. Take this road as a chance to build something. Every time y'all get on that road, bring it home. Think about them relationships outside of here, man. It's funny how just being a good husband will change your entire day on the field. Man, I love y'all. I'll be here this season as much as I can. Y'all know I'm traveling the world, but I'm tightened up every single day, man. Thank y'all for letting me speak to y'all.
Jelly roll.
Pretty dope.
That was awesome.
Mm-hmm. You never, I think the coldest part, though, man, you on a team when you come in and you start asking about people's parents.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that's when you really know, you know what I mean, your teammates. You start asking, you're sitting there talking to his mom. I'm like, hey man, what mama doing? Let me holler at her real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's y'all done created a bond then, dog. It's on. So that's pretty dope. Yeah. Hit on the head with that one.
Big Savagery, Ramon Foster will join us next. We'll talk training camp, Titans training camp with him. Stay tuned.
I want to ask him about guys coming in and speaking to teams, too. I want his take on it.
3HL. I want to tell you about my friend Mike McGrady and his crew at Smoky Mountain Tops. They're like a family there as well, and you'll feel that. smtops.com. That's SmokyMountainTops.com. They are a local company. They do have a location in Knoxville, so if you're listening in East Tennessee, keep Smoky Mountain Tops in mind there. Maybe you're thinking about upgrading your kitchen or bath. You can trust the experts at Smoky Mountain Tops, Tennessee's leader in premium stone surfaces for more than 30 years. I've trusted Smoky Mountain Tops for several projects for many years, and their craftsmanship speaks for itself. You can check out the stunning Honstone quartz at their Nashville design studio. Honstone quartz offers elegance and durability, elevating any space. So basically, you're transforming your home into a new home without having to sell it and buy a new one. Honstone is absolutely beautiful. Smoky Mountain Tops has teamed up with Honstone Quartz, which perfectly captures the natural beauty and depth of quartz-style stone countertops. Check them out. Quality, service, dedication, Smoky Mountain Tops, your trusted countertop pros. 615-922-6539. Online, smtops.com.
Let's face it, buying a vehicle should be straightforward and stress-free, and that's exactly how Two Rivers Ford has been doing business for decades. This locally owned dealership has a non-commissioned sales team whose only focus is to find you the right vehicle at the right price without the pressure. So you'll actually have a fun car buying experience. Great prices, easy financing, and a non-commissioned sales team. Two Rivers Ford, the South's most trusted Ford dealer.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. Executive producer of 3HL is Zeph.
What up?
Man, you sound like something going on in there, man. You don't sound like your jovial self.
Man, why you gotta interrupt my conversation, Ramon?
See,
That's all it is. You knew what it was.
We were breaking down the.
he was just trying to get through me quickly so he could get to Ramon and have his little convo.
Yeah, we were having a conversation. We were talking about Big Jeff and if he won that rep or not this morning when he got tossed on his butt.
Which he did.
I was breaking it down with Ramon, and then we were talking about Alec Eyemanner and him breking some ankles.
Okay, well, how about we have those conversations on air, Zeph?
Big Savage, Ramon Foster joins us now. Who won that rep, Big Savage?
First and foremost, the conversation y'all had at first, y'all can't leave Perry Mason off, okay? Don't leave Perry Mason off and a real good Southern show in the heat of the night.
Yeah.
I'll stop on the heat of the night at any point of the day or night, just so you know. You want to talk about crime mystery. Let's go.
Yeah,
all right, now we can talk football.
No, both those shows were really good. I think we got locked into Grandma and Grandpa. You know what I mean? Like,
I understand.
Great on.
like which one was better, Granny or Gramps? It's funny to me because like you watch that rep and Big Jeff did get tossed, but it was after the rep was over where he drove the offensive lineman 6 yards into the backfield. So
yeah.
So who won that rep? That rep.
That's the grudge match to where honestly you just got to call it back. Zach Lyon texted me this morning and asked me about it, and I said I think Cody Mount won it because Cody gave up grudgingly, like bull hop, bull hop, bull hop. There was no separation until the end, and that's when Cody pushed him. But talking to Jeff, I had to think about what Jeff potentially was doing. Jeff essentially set up a game rep. Jeff pretty much took Cody back and continued to push and push and push and push him, so much so that Cody lost control in a sense. So what I mean by that is this. There was nothing else Cody Mount could do other than just hold on for the ride with Big Jeff. And because of that, if they had gone again, I think Jeff could have gotten him with whatever he chose to do. If Jeff would have chose to bull him and go around him quickly, Cody would have probably been screwed. If he'd have chose to pop him and then go around, he'd have been screwed. That, to me, was a setup rep for Jeff to win again and again and again is the way I view that one. So I say it was a tie, to be quite honest with you, but I think the way it was set up, especially when you look at the end of it, Jeff caused Cody Mount to lose his cool by tossing him the way he did in that moment. I think ultimately, if they were playing a game, Jeff won that one. Cody didn't give up his technique and his positioning, but if you're grading it, there's too much pressure on Cody. And on the other side, you tell Jeff, well, you bulled him, but did you win? Right? Did you actually get to the quarterback? The quarterback probably still completed the pass in that scenario right there. That is good on good is essentially how you have to break that down. Simply put, good on good. Cody, in the end, lost because he lost his cool.
So
there you go.
Daryl in the Borough, number one, thanks, Daryl, for coming to Fozzie's yesterday. It was good to see you again. He's asking, do they discuss when lining up, hey, I'm going 100% on this rep, or I'm going like 50% on this rep?
It's understood. That is screw you, screw your teammates and everything else about you. I'm trying to win, and there is nothing else that you can do about it. Like I said, I think Jeff chose violence in that situation because he probably know he only had 2 reps, and I'm going to give you what you're looking for, and that is running down your throat right there. Who else did you say in the Borough?
Daryl.
He's Daryl. It's understood that we're going 100 miles per hour, and there's nothing else you can do about it. There's no questions about it. I'm trying to win because my job's on the line, or my reputation is also.
Yeah. So apparently there was a lot going on in that fight that's been much discussed today. But you have Cam Ward who said he threw a laser into the scuffle trying to hit somebody in red. Then you've got Baker Mayfield talking about Tristan Wirfs going toward the scuffle on crutches. Like there was a lot going on there. What was your experience in preseason with fights and stuff?
Man, that's supposed to happen. It's business as usual the way you look at those types of situations right there. It is almost as necessary as a quarterback going hard count to get the defense off the line of scrimmage. You see what I'm saying? So that to me is a nothing burger when it comes down to guys fighting. As long as nobody punched somebody in the face with their bare hands or there was a melee, you're good to go. I did hear, now I got a few friends down there on that Tampa staff. I don't think y'all realize this, but that's Pittsburgh South. I've heard the entire time Cam Ward was turkey. They said he was mouthy as hell, man, and that's what you want.
I love
He probably incited a good bit of it. I was joking with him. I was just like, man, I heard D-line, one of the D-linemen down there, and I was like, no, I'll tell you what, though. He was turkey. The attitude that he's setting, man, he's setting a reputation for himself. He's going to have to back that up. This team, I think, is going to have to make sure that they have the right type of goons around Cam as wide receiver at all the skill positions and the offensive line, too. But it seems to me that they got a good tone setter, and not just Jeff being the guy, but also Cam, too. And when you also look at that situation of Wirfs coming in, like, Mayor, that's why I said, like, there is nothing when it comes down to guys involved. If Tristan Wirfs didn't crutch over there to that fight, it'd be a problem. I'll say this, I think Cam Ward was a little flagrant throwing the football at one of the defensive linemen.
Yeah, that was a little aggressive.
But it was. But it's necessary. Who here has that mindset offensively? Cam.
Yeah.
That's so funny to me. Big Savage, Ramon Foster, Ramon and Will, weekday morning, 6 to 10 on 104.5 The Zone.
Big Savage, all right, this is what we got. No, you want to go with your question, Babson?
You want me to go first?
Yeah. Let's set that one first.
I'm just curious. We listened to Jelly Roll speak to the Titans, which I thought was a phenomenal speech and seems to track to exactly the reason Callie was taking this trip, and they're going to be gone for 9-10 days together, is to make sure they bond, they get to know each other, how important that is. We used to see NFL teams, completely go somewhere else for training camps and stay for 2 weeks with each other and dorms and all that. But I'm just curious, as a player, who came and spoke to you guys with the Steelers that maybe stood out to you, and how do you kind of react to those speeches as a player? Like, I'm sure you listened to Jelly's speech. Would that one have hit you? Like, it hit me, but I'm not on that team.
I'm going to be honest with you. Steph's going to know where I come from with this. We ain't have nobody come speak to us like that.
Really?
Nobody. No. And I get why this fan base hates the Steelers, because what I'm going to say is going to sound very condescending and cocky as hell.
Oh, here we go.
But our reputation of being motivated, of being in the mix, of having a high expectation, it never had to be spoken by nobody outside the room.
Yeah.
It just didn't.
Well, you were never below 500 in your entire career.
But even before that, like, when you walk in that building, guys are of the mindset that, look, you got to be in a position to where you uphold the standard of the guys that wore the jerseys before you. Our guys that came in and spoke to us were comedians, like comedic talent for like the rookie show and stuff like that. It was Coach Tony. It was the coaching staff. It was seeing those legendary guys come back into the building from time to time that let you know that, hey, we're still watching you guys. We watch. We know who you are. Yes, sir, you may be an undrafted guy, but you still have an expectation. Like that cliche of like the standard is the standard, like that's exactly how it rolled in those situations. Like they bring celebrities in, but they're not in a position like give a motivation to send off speech. And I'm not knocking it whatsoever. I think what this Titans team is, that type of stuff is necessary to let them know that you are a bigger brand than you think you are here in Nashville. Because even us, when we do the radio, right, it's a small market team, or they don't get the notoriety that they deserve. And we have all these things and conversations and subjects around this team. So I think it's awesome that Jelly Roll's a part of that, of pushing the Titans up front. I think it's awesome that Jelly wears a Titans jersey on the stage when he performs, and you have all these other celebrities that come in that they give a tip of the cap to, hey, we're just like you. We are Nashville. They are the Titans, too. So that would be the separator, Babs. And I hope I don't come off like, conceited by giving you that type of answer. But Savage will tell you, like, that's how it was for us. Am I deviating from what we were, Savage?
No, not at all. That was it. That was it. Like,
you guys also had the history
that's it.
To do that. I mean, this is a franchise that hasn't won in a while.
Yes, and that's exactly what it is. And that's what I'm saying, like, that is okay. I don't think any of the stuff that Callahan's done this offseason is corny. I don't think any of it is, hey, above anything that he's trying to set. I think having very famous, very popular guys around that love the Tennessee Titans franchise, I think that is important because here's the thing. The people that love the Steelers, we see them on TV. Yeah. Stephen A. Smith is a big-time Steelers fan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a late-night talk show host who's a big-time Steelers fan. There are movie stars who are big-time Steelers fans. I think the Titans need to be cool enough to get to that point. No, scrap that. I think the Titans are hoping to get to a point where they win enough that those types of fans show up in droves like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Savage, I will say, like, the only time I saw somebody come across what you guys were vets or OGs saying, man, let me get 2 or 3 of y'all to go out to dinner and stuff like that. But as far as, man, that was just a passing of the torch. Y'all the leaders, like, you know, get this done. So as far as that goes.
Having dinner with Franco Harris, having Joe Green call your phone number, seeing Lynn Swan, Mel Blount come in to do mentorship with the young guys. Like, like right now, Troy Polamalu is up in camp. That is a walk and go jacket right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, those guys are in and around. Ryan Clark shows up. When Brett Kiesel's in town, those guys show up and stay in that city. Like, James Harrison is around. Like, it's very familiar and current. Yeah. And the old school guys are still around, too.
Mm-hmm. All right, with this offensive unit, we talked to Buck Rising earlier. He was down there in Tampa. He said, man, he walked away. And I was just speaking of not the one-on-ones, O-line versus D-line, but as far as the offensive line moving as a unit. Like, what was his thoughts going away from it? Because Titans here, you know, it was a couple of days like Latham shined more. Skoronski might have shined more. Dan Moore picked it up. You know, Zeitler had his days, but I was asking him, did it move? Did they move as a unit? How much is put on those guys' shoulders, especially now that we know, you know, a guy like Cam is being Cam and doing the talking that he's doing, like that extra padded protection for those guys to come up and step up. How big is that for them during the joint practices?
For the OL, it's crucial. It's pivotal. This is where they come together. And I say this, too, like Cam being able to talk the way he did, like today and throwing the football, that offensive line going to have to pay for that, too. Yeah. You know, like, that's the other part of it is, like, having that, having him out front causing problems for them. Like, that's a good thing because now the pressure's on them to make sure they protect a guy like him. Mm-hmm. They got to make sure that, look, man, whoever Tampa Bay sends out there, I don't care if it is your twos, they got to get it. And I think that's the mindset, man, that this group got to have up front. No matter who messes up or who's the guy that mostly gets to shine, you're still one unit. And that is super unique because now, Babs, you brought it up a second ago, being on the road like this, like, you can't go home to your old lady. Your kids ain't there to call you, hey, Dad. No, like, this is me and the boys, and we're here to have a real good time. And this is one of those Friday Night Lights moments or Remember the Titan movie moments where you go away and you come back better. I like Coach Callahan doing this. Teams that go away for camp, man, I feel like it hardens you. It takes away the distractions, man. So, Savage, that group of 5 to 7 to 8 guys that want to join the band, they should go out and have a dinner together, be around one another, man, and get to the idea that the season's around the corner and it's a fight or flight type of mentality. And there need to be more fighters out there.
See, this right here goes into a little bit of how we were just talking about with Diego Pavia and the comments that he made and this tone and the bar that he's setting. Like, I know me personally in basketball, like I was telling Yorl and Babsy, like it's all I needed to get out of those 5 is 2 more guys that I know is going to be there. And we'll make up for the other 2, you know, and we'll be fine out there. But when you got 11 guys and you setting the bar like that, like you just said with that offensive line, like, okay, that O-line going to have to pay for this. If I'm on the other side of that ball, y'all think we finna keep on letting this man talk like this? Okay, well, I know what to do. I'll set this stage right. And that's what I'm saying by the checks being written and if they get return to sender or not by Diego Pavia.
Hey, man, Pavia, I'm telling you, the difference with him is this. Unless Clark Lee has went out and got them boys the microsecret sauce from Space Jam, like there is a talent gap bigger in college than it is in the NFL. Right. And that's where Diego Pavia and his bag that he collected from Vanderbilt is a little bit different. Like, I know they hit the portal to go get some bigs, but all of that got to come together. And here's the other part about it. Like, Diego and the reputation of what Vandy is, You got them last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you're going to get them this year. Is where I'm at with this thing, okay? You're no longer surprising. There's no longer any excuse to, it's just Vandy. Like, teams are going to be on tilt to make sure that they go get you and get that payback. You got Alabama saying they're going to smash them like with a sledgehammer to an ant. Like, they got teams like Missouri. They got teams like LSU. They got teams like Virginia Tech that they can't, like, scare anymore. They can't surprise anymore. Those are the differences. Now there's a level of expectation. And that's where, to the fine bond flip that he had today, I swear to y'all, I punched my ticket this morning and said, yep, I'm good on the Diego train moving forward, because now I know how you feel. I'm going to be a professional when it comes down to covering them. But as it pertains to, like, the way I feel with my balls against what Vandy got going on, Vanderbilt fans, salivate at this. Enjoy this. Read this. Bottle it up. But understand, too, I'm getting loud for no reason.
No, plenty of reason. Football, it means more to us.
Slay did the same thing like an hour ago.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Absy, like Mayor, Savage, understand. Your ass is on the line now for all of these words. That's the only point I got, man. And
yeah, Slay was like, I respect it and I love it, but I'm going to be on your neck.
It's on. Yeah. It's on.
It is on. You know this game, man. Like, it's pray, man. Pray for injuries. Because the difference between them is this. I don't know how much depth Vanderbilt has. Unless they're running a triple option on offense, like, boy, hey, Vandy, man, I know y'all in the chat. Vandy, Chris, all y'all right now. I know y'all love this. But I'm telling y'all, I punched my ticket. I'm no longer on it. I love what he's doing, but y'all can have him. Y'all can have him.
I said the same exact thing, Sam. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. That's the way, that's the energy you're supposed to come with and everything.
I love it.
But just know, I'm your opponent. And that same energy that you're doing and working hard and putting the extra time in, showing up early, getting people to rally with you, I'm doing it too. And I think we got a little bit more talent than you. So we're going to have to see.
And, Savage, the thing that Diego's going to have to understand moving forward this season and even beyond, a lot of people that you play with are good, but they're not built like you, though, either.
Yeah.
That's very
Some
true.
people like to move in silence.
Yep.
But that's also, I see what you're saying, but that's also where the whole culture build at Vanderbilt has had to happen, had to be started somewhere.
Yep.
I do. I'll give you one. I know we up against it right now. You Marconi nominees, man.
You are too, bro.
You
This
too.
is a radio
It's
station thing.
The tire station.
I told y'all years ago, I said you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar, man. Now look at us up top with all this honey, man.
Talk that talk, Savage.
Hell yeah, man. What I say is this, man. Babsy, in my experiences and my trash talking that I had, I would be very confident in trash talk. I love the game of the verbal sparring, okay, Babsy? Mm-hmm. And I'm talking trash to, like, dudes on the interior of the defensive line. I had a dude that knew it was the dog on the other side that wasn't the Castro or my guy Pounce or nothing like that. But I had this dude tell me, Mo, shut up, man. You ain't got to block him every play. I do. Like, that's what Diego's doing.
Yeah. No, that's not wrong. That's not wrong.
Like, if somebody on this team that's backing him up from behind, that don't feel exactly like Diego, and that don't have to see the demons that Diego got to see every single play, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
It's not wrong there.
Big Savage, Ramon
The
Foster.
offensive line's going to be like, Diego, shut it.
He's supposed to do it, Babsy.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
Hey, I wonder if Cam's offensive line at one point is going to be like, Cam, shut it.
They better man up.
My homeboy said JC got it, though. Yeah. He said JC a specimen, and they need to come join him on that train, is what I heard.
Yeah. Wow.
There we go.
Love it. Great insight. Big Savage, Ramon Foster. Ramon and Will, 6 to 10 weekday mornings on the Marconi finalist radio station 104.5 The Zone. Thank you, Savage.
Sir.
Love you, bro.
Love
All
you,
right.
Savage.
Tell you, man.
When we come back, Diego Pavia was on with Paul Feinbaum, and he said some very confident things, as you might imagine, one of which got Paul to, like, completely pause, which is hard to do.
Hard to do.
And he said, I'm sorry to pause. I did hear what you said. What was it? We'll play it for you next. It turned into an Alanis Morissette day here on 3HL.
I got my mic, Zeph. I've known one song. That's it.
I turned your mic on. I promise I did.
It was off. I was sitting here looking at it. He was trying to talk. Hey, quick shout out. Shout outs presented by Unk down the street.
Unk Nim.
Kevin with Spring Hill Heating and Cooling.
Mm-hmm.
Christy.
PK. The
grandbaby PK, who was ensconced in 2 different outfits.
Man, that's how
at 2 different times. One,
that's a star.
Ensconced in orange Tennessee gear. And then she had like a Fozzie's Bar and Grill onesie, which was amazing.
She's a star.
But we did the show live in Cool Springs yesterday at a new bar and grill in Cool Springs named Fozzie's Bar and Grill. And that was repetitive. But go there. I had a friend of mine, my guy Ken, he was like, would I like that place? I'm like, I'm pretty sure everybody would like that place. Like, it's very cool. The food was amazing.
It was yummy.
Now, wings, what? Gave me 8.5. I got the honey sriracha.
I haven't really heard you go above 8.5.
No, those were good. And I got them crispy, so they were cooked all the way through. That's when you get those, the jumbo wings like that, that's sometimes where I get a little leery and scared because they just throw them together and just, we put a lot of flour and fry them, and they cook these. Proud of them.
Josh says you got to name the song that's playing for the YouTube listeners. I don't know the name. I don't know names of songs, but
I think it was Forgiven. I already closed it out on YouTube, though.
Yeah, there you go.
I think it was Forgiven.
But yeah, try Fozzie's Bar and Grill at some point over there in Cool Springs. 3HL bingo card.
You want to get to Diego Pavia first?
No.
Oh, okay.
She actually is a lesbian.
Oh.
That was Babsy.
This how the songs came up, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Talking about...
I thought you were stating fact.
No, you were. You were talking about Melissa
Etheridge. Yep.
They've been touted as a professional offensive line.
That was funny.
Buckaroo right there.
Buck said that. Mm-hmm. Talk, I'm all for it, but I'm going to be on your neck.
That's me.
That was you.
Yeah, that's yeah.
You were in a little rant about that, and Zeph came in our ear and said, time to break. And you go, no, it's not.
No, no break. No.
It was, in fact, time to break.
Yeah.
Actually, it was, in fact, past time to break.
But what was funny about that was you said it in our ear, not on the air. So when Slay said, it's not time to break.
He does it all the time.
It was funny.
All the time.
Funny to me. Hey, there's me.
That was Slay.
That was Slay with Cosell when we were echoing.
Yeah. That was a good job, Zeph.
Yeah, someone was muted and it
picked up everything.
Yeah.
Baker is an arrogant, confident thrower.
I loved that saying.
Cosell.
I tripled down on it. I was like, all right, Cosell.
Yeah, you love
Why?
that's your guy.
I do love Baker.
I forget what player you were talking about being better, but he said Cosell said it's because he's developed length and girth.
Yeah,
he was just messing with me.
Yeah, he so
way to call back Hugh Freeze on that one.
Uh-huh.
Lansbury, all right with me.
That's my girl.
Yeah, that was you.
Angela
Lansbury. All right. Y'all want to hear from Diego Pavia, some more confident talk?
Yes, please play
He
this.
was with Paul Feinbaum, and he's setting the expectation level and not walking away from it.
I love it.
Listen.
Camp, for starters, how's it going, and how are you feeling? Because it came out that you played most of last season or part of last season with a hamstring.
Yeah, I mean, recovering from that and being able just to participate in everything for my teammates, they kind of see, this year's just different. And I think we got the tools to offense and defensively to go really put our foot forward and go win the national championship.
I'm not trying to act like I didn't hear what you said. I did. But you're deadly serious, right?
Yeah, I wasn't cracking the joke. That's the standard.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you national championship. That takes a great deal. I feel like I'm just having a little fun with you here, but that's quite a statement. And by the way, I've heard your coach say the same thing.
I mean, NIL, even the playing field. You know what I mean? For a lot of teams, and we feel like we got offensively and defensively our A game versus anyone's. Like I like my team. You ask me who the best wide receiver in the country is, I'm going to tell you someone on my team. You ask me who the best O-lineman is, I'm going to tell you someone on my team. Same thing with safeties, DBs, everything.
And best quarterback, would that be you?
You're looking at him.
You are ready for Hollywood, by the way.
Feinbaum laughing is funny to me. I don't know why.
I wasn't cracking a joke.
NIL even the playing field for a lot of teams. Deal?
It's not that even.
That's what he meant, yes.
Yes.
You can't wait for college football season, can you? Only 2 more Saturdays. Would you like to add anything else before we close shop?
Yeah, NIL is sure it's leveled the playing field. I can't wait. See these 5 stars and stuff running out here.
It's like,
come on.
We appreciate you guys including us in your day and in your lives. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take that lightly. Have a great night, y'all. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
I most definitely wouldn't want to be you unless you were getting a shout out to all of the level playing field NIL deals that are out there now across all of the SEC.
Well.